Hello. Sorry, I was trying to do the mini crossword before this because I know that if I leave it till after this, I will end up forgetting and it will tick over to Mondays because the weekend ones have stupid timing and I don't know why, and it really annoys me because I miss them every weekend pretty much without fail. Hi Becca, how are you doing? Yeah, every Saturday and Sunday one, they seem to like tick over at a different time of night, and I always tend to do them around 10, half 10, 11, and it's hit and miss whether I get to actually do the mini or not. So I thought I'll do the mini now before I stream. It took me like 3 times as long as it should have done to solve it, so you know, that was not the best of ideas, was it? Neil is here, Mike is here, Jay is here. How are we all? How are we all? Are we all looking forward to more musical numbers? I know I am. Yeah, I know this is not everyone's cup of tea, but also, I don't care, so we're gonna check out the new Discord overlay. Yeah, thanks, Discord. I know you don't have to tell me every time I open a game. I am aware of it now. You're catching up on F1, that's fine. I already watched it, so I'll say nothing about that. We need more jazz hands. We need more... I was going to say abs. We don't need more abs. There's plenty of abs on display. We need more answers would be good. Would be nice. There is a button for that. To turn off the notification from Discord, that would be quite handy. I mean, it's not like it's like, you can't see it. It doesn't come up on my screen, does it? So, yeah, so last we left it on Thursday, because luckily it wasn't a full week ago, so I can pretty much remember what we were doing. Yeah, Pan had sent us to the reliquary and also we'd been up here somewhere to talk to Medusa. We nearly got eaten by her because she's some sort of weird cannibal person, courtesy of Athena, who I have my suspicions might be the bad guy, but also I don't think would have done a murder. I feel like she's not that kind of bad guy. She's a bad guy, but in a different way, sort of thing. So yeah, and she also said that she told us that she had seen Calliope go to the reliquary. I think was it not at Pan's request that she went there? And we also need to do this favour for Pan's friend Asterion, who is basically the bull that hangs out with Theseus. So fingers crossed we get to meet Theseus, maybe? We probably won't, but you never know. We can always hope for a better Theseus than we've had in other games, right? You're planning your next trip across the border. Nice. Okay.
When I opened that shipping container, I was expecting, I don't know, rats.
Well,
Yeah.
I hope for a better
Instead
Theseus than the one we have in Hades. Like, why would I not hope for
How
that?
are we?
It's hard to say. Weren't we going to some kind of library?
Yes. So I was told to meet any Theseus. Yeah. I mean, you can always. It's always the hope that you're going to meet one day that isn't as much of a dick as all the other Theseuses. Thesei? The Thesei? Out there? I mean, there probably won't be because it's based on a myth, and he was a bit of a dick in the myth. So, you know, yeah. But yeah, I think Hades' Theseus takes the crown. I mean, it might not be safe.
Maybe I shouldn't
Doesn't
have
feel
brought you
very
here.
safe, does it?
I live for danger.
This isn't D&D, Freddy. Some of these
No,
idols,
they literally want to
they
kill
mean
me.
business.
Do not start dissing D&D. There is literally no better preparation for facing a world of gods and magic.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, my initiative is ace.
Okay.
You are such a nerd.
Speaking of, how much do
Oh,
you
that
actually
was it,
know
yeah.
about
We're gonna
Hecate
meet
and this
Hecate.
idol you're supposed to help?
Who we know from other games, which I won't discuss. And I also know from all the other different iterations of Hades and Persephone myth that I have read
Do
and
you know
stuff.
anything about this Hecate?
She shows up quite a
It's
lot.
not a name that rings
Because
bells.
she's to do with the
Let's
underworld
see.
and stuff.
Well, she was the goddess of witchcraft, the really dark
So-
kind.
you don't know anything about her,
No.
though. I mean,
But she's never really portrayed as
I'll be honest,
evil.
she's
She was
in
more of
the
an
trailers for
outsider,
that
lived
game, so
alone,
it's
off in her little corner of the
it's
underworld.
not too much of a
Do
spoiler
you
to
think
say
that's
that
where we
she's
could
in
be?
it.
Oh, that is so cool. Oh, I bet knowledge is important to her. It could be an angle if you talk to her.
Oh yeah, so like there are only 4 people to romance, I've learned. Obviously Freddie is one of them. You get an achievement for saying something flirty with all of them. The 4th one was Persephone, who I don't think I even had the chance to do that with. Probably because I pissed her off too much. I will
I'm
say
so
it.
glad I brought you, Freddie.
I'll say it because she is
I wouldn't know the first
a
thing
good
about any of this.
resource
Nah.
for knowledge
Well, I
and
hope
stuff.
it's actually helpful to tell you these things.
Why wouldn't it be?
Because it could all be wrong. I would have
all
never
a myth.
pegged
It is all
Apollo
wrong.
for a surfer dude with confidence
None of this
issues.
is true.
Yeah, good point.
And he was also punchy in Arcade Spirits too. So I don't think I'll ever get over that. Like, what?
The idol we're here to help is
Mental.
named Asterion.
And you know who that
Tell me
is,
about
right?
Asterion.
No. Should
About
I?
double E's.
That's the Minotaur's real name.
He was kind of
You
still
know, big
annoying
bullhead,
as punchy
horns, lives in
though,
a giant
wasn't he?
labyrinth.
Really, like, I mean, he was supposed to be. He
Pan
was supposed
did
to be
not
like
mention
annoying,
that.
over the top
Why am I
commentator
not
guy, wasn't he? Like
surprised?
news guy, but.
This Minotaur. You don't think he might be dangerous, do you?
Well, traditionally he eats people, but he was also supposed to have been slain by the hero Theseus.
Well, not so slain after all. Pan says he has a problem with his love life.
Maybe he needs
Asterion
to
is
stop
also
eating all
in
his
Chaos,
girlfriends.
the Netflix show.
Okay, I knew that sounded wrong the moment
Because
I
that
said it.
whole area of the mythology is included in that. Which you're doing?
We should go inside instead of standing out here in the fog.
It's more of a mist, really.
A mist potentially full of monsters.
In we go
And a
then.
pyramid.
Are you really planning on doing that favor for Pan?
I'm interested in
Honestly?
the relics.
The reliquary is what I'm really interested in.
Despite being told, I
Ooh,
think
plan
not to touch
C.
anything.
Go on.
There has
pretty
to be
sure.
some magical relic that could help me out.
Somebody said to me, "Do
The
not
trick will be
touch
finding it
anything
and
while you're in there."
getting my hands on it.
That
She's
will be a
literally going to
trick.
get her hands
Yeah.
on it though, so
I love your plans.
that'll go well. Okay, let's check out the mystical magical library. Okay. Taller than I expected.
I guess the Titan thing is literal, huh?
Oh yeah.
Mortals within the reliquary. Who permits this intrusion, this
Who
sacrilege?
invades my
This
library?
knowledge is not meant for the likes of you. I shall grind you into the dust.
You can
from
hear what Mike
whence you
said about the
came.
review about the sound effect, like the sound mixing or whatever it is. Like, she sounded like she was saying that into a baked bean tin. Like, there was no sort of depth or, like, making you feel like you were in a big room with a huge person. She just sounded like somebody talking into a tin can. It's like, why would you not, like, I don't know. They've clearly got to so much love and attention and trouble to build this, you know, with the songs and the singing, literally everything. And then to just leave that sounding like a first take just feels so weird. I cannot say these things. I am
But
no
I'm
mortal.
not mortal! Wow, does that sound weird coming out of my mouth?
You, perhaps, but the one with you? Mortals cannot learn of the knowledge kept
Oh,
here.
sorry,
Not
Freddy.
ever.
Are you gonna get smoted?
Freddy's not just any mortal. She's
Hello,
special.
hello. We have missed.
And
You've
she
missed nothing,
already knows
basically.
about
We
the
have
idols.
just come into the
We have been
reliquary.
revealed.
This is
We
Hecate,
are undone.
who is very dramatic.
No, not undone. I swear, I can go if you want. I will. I'm not going to tell a soul. It's enough that I even got to see this place. It is so
It
amazing.
is a
It's
bit like the Great Library of
like the
Alexandria.
Great Library of Alexandria, which, you know, was destroyed, and one of the greatest tragedies of human history.
Suck on that, Hecate.
I have created this sanctuary at great
Oh,
cost.
she's
Knowledge is
human-sized.
fragile and must be respected.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So, sorry. Hi, Kim. How are you doing? How's your weekend been? We have just come into the reliquary to, ostensibly to help out Pan's friend Asterion, but mostly to check out the relics and stuff.
If you want someone who respects knowledge, Freddy is definitely your gal. Hecate? Meet Freddy. Music lover, writer of
Hello.
lyrics, reader of so many books, I doubt she even knows how many.
She needs a spreadsheet, right?
Big fan.
Ah,
You need a
mortal.
spreadsheet, Freddie.
You wish to see more.
Hi, Tracy.
I can see the fire burning in your eyes.
Could I? Oh my god, you have no idea. Ever since Grace told me about this place, I have been dying to see it with my own eyes. Seriously. Like, is that a spiral staircase over there? Can I climb that thing? Do you have like those ladders that like slide around and like help you
This
go
would be
higher?
me.
Because I would love to just like stand on those. It's like my dream. I like, have dreams about it, and it's like my favorite thing to even just dream about. Just books. and dream about.
Kim, this is us.
No, you cannot be Grace.
Sure am.
Then Calliope is dead.
She's
Is that
me.
now? I
and
thought that was
you.
not for another 11 months yet.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
You knew Calliope was going to die?
No, I am not informed of this for another 11 months and 3 days.
Or I could just tell you now?
That cannot be. It is
And yet.
written.
And yet.
Yes, it's right here. Calliope joins Grace's band. They become friends. Months later, there is
someone has
an
interfered with the timeline?
automobile accident, and
An accident? No, that's not what happened.
are you saying the books are wrong?
I'm afraid so. You have a problem.
Guess I'm not the only one with a problem.
But this cannot be.
The sooner you accept that someone, somehow, screwed up your magic books, the
Who
sooner we
has
can get on to
access?
figuring out what happened.
To
Uh-oh.
here.
You will explain. We will both sit, and you will explain. There will be tea.
There will be tea! And books! And
This
ladders to get to
book
them. This is
you
the best
speak
day
of.
ever.
She goes back in time to meet a Scotsman lover who exists in the past.
Oh yeah,
This is
several times.
Outlander,
It's
I think she's
pretty
talking about.
awesome. You really don't have it?
Mortal printing has outpaced my capacity, I fear. I must focus my efforts on a select
Which you
portion
think got
of-
turned into a TV show as well,
hate
Kim?
to interrupt
Right,
girl
no.
talk, but you said we have a problem?
Indeed. From what you have described, something outside the realm of fate has occurred.
Is that even possible?
It is, but I must follow the threads back
Think
to
it
their
did,
source
yeah.
to find the origin of
Diana
the deviation.
Gabaldon
It may take
that
years of
wrote it?
research.
Years? I don't have years.
Got like 3 days,
That
maybe.
is unfortunate. If there is nothing else, I must ask you both to leave so I may begin at once.
Is there no way to speed that up? Whoever's behind it might be the murderer.
Such threads are not so easily untangled. I must consult the Moirai, if
Can we
indeed they
meet
are
the
not the ones
Moirai?
responsible.
The Moy what?
You might know them as the Fates. They, or any beings of a sufficiently cosmic nature, have the power to undo the order of things.
That does not sound good.
Certainly not. They are also not beings I can summon at a whim to solve your mystery.
Right.
I am sorry.
So another thing that I learned, which I think we already kind of knew, was if it has a question mark, then it's just it doesn't progress anything. It's just getting extra info. Because neither of these have a question mark. I don't know if this is a definitive choice about where this conversation goes now. Like, if I choose I only came for your help, are we locking ourselves out of meeting Asterion? I don't know, but I do want to meet
Actually,
Asterion,
I came
so
here
I'm
to
gonna
speak
go with
to
that.
Asterion.
Just to
if,
check.
Why
Why does he
is
live
here?
in this
A
library
visitor
with
for
you?
Asterion. How strange.
He gets his own music?
Oh.
Oh my god, he's
are we doing
adorable!
guests? Is that a thing?
Why have you
I
just
didn't
drawn
know.
Beauty and the Beast's
Wow,
beast?
okay. Freddie was right.
As if there was any doubt.
My old friend, this is Grace.
Look at him!
She is our
He's
muse
so
from the line
dinky.
of Calliope, and it is she who asked for you.
I'm here for your love life.
That's right. I'm here to improve your love life. Or so I'm told.
Oh my god.
Uh,
What a manly
say
yelp
something
that
wrong?
was.
No love life needed here. Nah, you've got the wrong man. Bull. Man bull.
There you have it, Grace. I believe now is the time
No.
when you leave.
Pan sent me.
there must be some mistake.
There
Where are
is
the
no
relics?
mistake. Not this time.
Ah, please say it is written.
It is written.
She said
Did
the
you hear
thing.
that? Pan sends me all this way and Asterion won't even talk to us?
Maybe there's another Asterion?
Yeah, more likely Pan's got me chasing my tail. This was pointless.
Well, I don't think we're getting back inside.
No,
have
do you
another
think he'll
plan?
come out now and sort of see? No, okay. I thought he might have like not wanted to talk in front of Hecate, but then he's gonna sort of sneak out and come and say, "Oh, what can you help me with?" Could we sneak in? I go back to Pan. That's wasting time, isn't it? Time to use my
I don't
powers,
know if my
I guess.
powers will even work on Hecate,
Honking as usual.
but it's worth a shot.
Howdy.
Ooh, a musical number. Do
Don't
you
worry.
think this one could be...
You haven't missed any songs yet,
Do you hear what I'm hearing?
but you did miss adorable
You're
Asterion.
still here.
And he
That's
did
on
do
the
just as I
entire-
suggested he might.
Oh, that's a long way, innit?
We went into the reliquary. Hecate won't tell us anything other than
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to send you
The
away,
murder
alright?
wasn't meant to
I just
happen.
couldn't tell you, not in front of Kate.
we're here to help this poor manbull with his love life, as sent by Pan, because of course. He calls her Kate, which is, I think, quite sweet. Also, we had tea with the goddess of witchcraft, which was quite cool, in her library.
Why couldn't you... Wait.
Does he fancy her?
Are you saying what
He
I
fancies
think you're
her,
saying?
doesn't he?
Oh, this is so great. I love this.
I heard what you said about Calliope. I can help you. I really, really can.
Tito.
It has to be you. I am so in love with my dear sweet Kate. I just
looks like
don't know
something
how
out of
to
Narnia.
tell her. Please help me tell her.
Okay. Okay. We have questions.
Are you really the Minotaur? Like, the monster who roamed a maze and ate people?
And is supposed to be dead.
Well, my father locked me up in a labyrinth, but I never ate anyone.
Oh, well, that's good.
It's all myth,
Except
baby.
Theseus. But he was a bell end.
Oh, I'm gonna press the clip button. It's put a green tick on the stream deck. I think that moment might make it into, if I ever get round to making like a little, a stream show reel thing. I think that bit might make it into it. Oh my god,
Do
he
you
was
really
a
call
bell end,
Hecate
and he ate
Kate?
him.
Off topic, I know, but I have
What?
to ask.
Sometimes she has to
So
go into
definitely
the
not
mortal
meeting
world for a
Theseus.
short time and do things for Athena.
Uh-huh. And...
Well, she had to make up a magic disguise, a new identity. And I thought she should give it a proper name.
And you
An alter ego.
suggested Kate?
Yeah, she really liked it. She said, "Thank you, Asterion."
Hands down, he is the highlight
Let
of
me
this
get
game
this
so
straight.
far.
You're in love with Hecate. That Hecate.
Everyone who
Oh,
doubted on
mate,
Thursday
Kate
doubted
is-
that this was a good game.
She's just the best.
It
Like,
is.
she knows everything and she always smells so good.
So good.
Like, she's so nice to me, and she doesn't even have to be. Oh, we got stuck in the tower together because we can't
In
live
its
in
blood.
the mortal world. I
Yes,
know
I love him.
I could make her happy.
Happy.
Well, I want to try. Oh, won't you help me?
I feel a bit like whoever's doing his voice possibly isn't an English voice actor and can't quite decide what accent they want to do. So he's kind of like a bit of a Cockney, a little bit Northern, a bit kind of generic English, like no particular accent. Like all sort of rolled into one.
Have you tried, I don't know, talking
But I won't
to
hold
her
that against
about
him
how
because
you
he's
feel?
adorable. So.
I take that as a no.
I don't have the words. I've tried. Every time I end up knocking over a table or killing a cat
Table.
or talking about how sometimes meat has that grisly texture I don't like.
You
With
killed
you
her
there.
cat?
I'm with you
oh,
there.
no.
It
Grizzly
was a small
meat is the
cat.
worst.
I panicked. I'm just not good at words. Right? Really not good.
Yeah, I think he's aiming for like Londoner, and somehow like some of the vowel sounds are coming out sort of a little bit West Country or a little bit something else.
Okay, so you're in love
Right, okay.
with Hecate.
What do you want me to do?
What is it you think I can do?
A muse knows about poetry and the heart and how to make words beautiful. All I want is to ask her, but I need good words. Please say you'll help me.
If he was born in London and he's genuinely a British guy, which obviously you've looked him up so you know, I don't know, is he just trying to overdo it or something? It just doesn't sound natural. But anyway, we have many questions.
Hecate might say no. You know that, right?
Well, she probably will. I mean, she's Kate. And I'm me. But just once, I'd like to be able to ask her, you know, to say it out loud instead of thinking it. I'll still help you. No matter what she says. I promise.
Okay.
I do this and you'll help me in return, right?
I mean, he did just say that. But yeah.
Athena made Kate swear. She's not allowed to say anything about what happens at the tower. But she never made me swear. Maybe she never thought
May we
anyone would
pet him?
ask.
Can we
But
pet
I'll
him?
tell you. Even if Kate doesn't like it, I'll tell you.
If I do this first.
If you help me, any trouble will be worth it.
And then I can pet you. Oh, I can't be charming.
I don't know. Doesn't this feel a little weird?
Which part?
Helping
All of
him
it.
woo her with my powers.
You heard what Pan said. You can't make anyone do anything they don't want to do.
It's true.
You can only make them say what's in their
Oh
heart.
god, my WhatsApp has just gone mental with
that's the
photographs.
part I can't do.
I'm assuming my nieces have done something cute. Oh no, my parents have got a pizza oven. Apparently, just sent me 5 photographs of it in action, and then the pizzas that came out of it. So that's nice. Nothing to do with my nieces and my nephew whatsoever.
I can't say I'm exactly sure what to do.
Can't you just, start the music?
Yeah, but to do what?
Oh,
Important info.
leave that to me. I am so excited about this, I can't even stand it.
What exactly did you have in mind, Freddy?
Set up a vibe and you go for it.
I'm not great at words. I'm more of a dancer.
What a dancer.
Speak from the heart. Be
Okay, sure.
honest. You can do it.
Oh, this feels like it's going to be epic.
You cast a spell on me. Not literally, obviously. But I feel in summary, you and me are meant to be. 'Cause you put a hex on me.
Oh god. How do we help him?
Do it to me directly. I'm not blaming you specifically, just that metaphorically, shit, can someone
We would
help
die
me?
for him.
Right off the bat, I'm done. 'Cause you've gone all quiet, it's deafening silence. I'm just joking, having fun.
No.
So let's ignore that bit before.
I knew this would come. It was written.
It was written.
A confession unbidden. You say that you're smitten. Perhaps you're possessed. I have one request. Is this real how you feel? Or is this part of some elaborate jest?
That sounds very stage musical.
Love. Yes, keep going. Try again.
You've cast a spell on me.
Guess he's gonna get
It's a feeling that's
better each time.
killing me. But let's say categorically,
I was gonna go with the blue ones the whole way through, I think.
it's just you and me. Everything I do for you is perfect for this minor tour. And sure, I killed your cat Baboo, but watch me move this shelf all by myself.
That is quite
Saw
handy.
this day long ago. What to do, I do not know. I was dismissive of any true kind of love of my own. Yet I'm not alone. You have always been true. It is all too.
I don't mean to confuse you, my love.
My love.
Oh, God.
Is that too weird?
I have yet to decide, Asterion.
Then,
Keep it together, Asterion. Don't lose it.
Hecate, you've cast a spell on me, and I'm ashamed of what your magic has done to me. I could have kept my mouth shut, now it's agony, and you've gone all weird, and that's what I feared. Someone please rescue me.
Stand
back, there's nothing to see.
Go on, Freddie.
Everyone move along. It's a car crash of a song.
But you're wrong, make no apology. See, she hasn't disappeared.
She is standing right here.
Hello.
I know when I stand
Help
next
me.
to you, I don't feel like such a freak. I know you feel that way too. You're not like other gods. My love, what are the odds that we're here? Us outsiders should cheer that we found each other.
Why didn't you open with that?
Oh, was that good?
I'm tempted, but what you're all telling me is nothing will go wrong, for it's destiny. Have you truly considered this carefully?
Let dance. Maybe he will.
That magic
It's
takes
very
a
Beauty and the
toll,
Beast
and if
ballroom, isn't
you
it?
lose control, the cost is paid by reality. Is my heart worth everything going amiss? I cannot protect you from the dark abyss.
There's a dark
So
abyss.
don't dismiss.
Sophie's here. Hi, Sophie. You're just in
resist.
we're a sort of weird Beauty and the
You
Beast
think
hobby.
that I don't know the darkness inside of me. You know the stars, but do you remember your history? I love the person I have become.
He's so short.
You changed me.
Or is she just incredibly tall?
Come with me. Come with me. Come with me. Come with me.
Blue choices all the way.
I cannot do this, Asteria.
Oh, what?
The pain you feel now is nothing compared to what would come.
Oh,
But the pain I feel
no.
now, Kate, it's killing me.
I can take it away. You need only say the word.
That doesn't sound fun.
Do it.
Wait,
I have to do this, Grace. I want this.
I call on the heralds
Oh no.
of an ancient darkness to guide this sweet creature off this treacherous road.
That went well. I don't know what we were supposed to have done.
In all of creation, love is most leaden.
I think she's doing it to protect the rest of the world or
I
something,
beg
right?
of the cosmos to lighten his
Because like if she lets go or
for he may love.
sort of like if her heart gets distracted, the whole world might fall apart or something. I think.
For he may Your love was never a lie. It is simply no longer true.
Because she's very big.
And I know, in my heart, I am rescuing you. The arrow of Eros I forced to undo. I put a spell on you.
That sounded a bit like the real song, didn't it? I guess they're allowed to use like I put a spell on like 6 notes from a real
It
pop song.
worked. I don't
Oh.
love you anymore. Well, no offense, Kate. I still like you and all, but
Once a month, I shall place a glamour so that mortals will see you simply as a man.
That's the Wonk Terror.
You may go out into their realm and look for the love you so desire.
I mean, once a month isn't going to get him much of a long-term relationship, is it really? If he
Thank you,
manages
Kate.
to find someone. So, yeah, I can only
It's
see you
not
once a
what I
month
wanted.
for the rest of my life.
it's more than I deserve.
If I had known you felt so, dear friend, I would have offered it long ago.
Oh,
As for you, Grace,
I feel like it did
I
end
thank
up
you for
okay.
arranging this diversion, however it came to pass.
didn't you know this was gonna happen ahead of time?
Yes, but it was also written that I would be surprised by Asterian's revelation. So I was. Those are the rules.
That is seriously weird.
It was also... what is the word? Fun? Rarely does revelry find its way into the reliquary.
You have books though, and that's more important. Maybe? I can't remember why he was here. I feel like they did sort of tell us, and I already forgot why he lives here. Yeah, like as if he didn't live here and he lived somewhere else, he wouldn't have had the problem, would he? It wouldn't. It would have just. It's because she's the only person there that he interacts with and stuff. You could help me.
Now, there is a way to repay me. I still need to find out who killed Calliope.
Could you just tell me?
I am oath sworn to discuss no matters that occur within these halls.
Is he?
But all I need is...
If there are revelations from my investigation into the abnormality,
He said he'd help me.
you
Remember?
shall be informed. Commissarian, there is much to be done. I will need my pens, a sample of blood, and you will need to dig up my cat.
Excuse me.
Wait for me outside,
Yeah,
yeah?
you said you'd help me. Remember? I like the mushroom decor. It's kind of weird.
How long are we supposed to wait?
Oh, no.
It's been over an hour.
Oh, no.
I'm sure it's fine, Grace. I doubt the Minotaur would break his promise. Say, what'd I tell you?
Here he is.
Whew. You still here? I'm sorry. Kate had a lot to say.
Are you sure you're okay? I mean, she made you fall out of love with her. Isn't that weird?
Oh, no. This is
It's
so
convenient.
much better. I just couldn't remember where I buried the cat. Right, so, I suppose you want to know how Calliope broke into the reliquary that night.
We heard part of the story from Medusa. She saw Calliope fleeing from the reliquary, bleeding.
And when Medusa ran after her, that's when she ran into you.
Oh, yeah, that's true. But I was also chasing after Calliope. She'd broken in. Why she did? Hecate can't figure out. She didn't touch anything or take anything, but somebody attacked her when she was here.
How do you know Calliope didn't touch or take anything?
Kate knows everything in the reliquary,
Yeah, she
right
does. She's
down
got a
to the
spreadsheet.
last book. She's been looking, but she can't figure if anything was touched. It makes her so mad not to know. And it made Athena pretty mad too.
Athena got involved?
Yeah, when Kate finally told her, Athena wants Kate to keep investigating, but it doesn't look good.
Double bluff?
Athena knows what happened here the night Calliope died?
Yeah, Kate told her a day or so later, I think. We didn't know Calliope died that night, though.
What? Athena didn't mention it?
Nope. Not that that's weird. She's not the chatty type, you know? She came in all quiet and cool, wanted to know who was here that night and what Calliope might have wanted. She swore Kate to silence. Not me, though. Guess she's not as smart as Kate.
No. She's supposed only the goddess of wisdom, after all.
You chased Calliope, but did you ever catch up with her?
No. If I'd have caught her, I'd have brought her back and Kate would have gotten answers out of her. After I ran into Medusa, Calliope was long gone. Only thing I found was Pan's key.
You mean this key? The one Pan gave me?
Yeah. Well, Calliope must have dropped it. I sent it back to Pan.
How could Calliope have gotten Pan's key?
The same way you did, I guess. Pan must have given it to her. There's only a few keys to get into the reliquary. Athena doesn't want the idols to come here much.
And Pan has one. That's odd.
Yeah, so, I made it for him a while back. Different favour.
Couldn't Medusa have been the one who attacked Calliope?
I thought maybe because she was chasing Calliope too. Well, why would she do that? But now I don't know. Medusa never got into the reliquary. I sure never let her in.
Couldn't Medusa have broken in like Calliope did?
Yeah, but I chased Calliope from the reliquary. If Medusa had been there, I would have seen her.
I have just been Googling this guy after you said his name. And his name was ringing a bell with me for something, but not the things you mentioned last time. And it's because he's in The Fall of the House of Usher, which I did watch last year. Freaked me out. Didn't enjoy it, but still had to see it through to the end. And he was Napoleon Usher in that. And that is where I know his name from. It was bugging me. I had to look it up. Yeah, and I can hit, now that I've remembered that, like, his voice does kind of just sound like he does just talk in that as well. So I guess maybe, yeah, perhaps he did ham it up a bit for this. Who knows?
If it wasn't Medusa,
So that little tiny
who
loop that
else
was
could
in the
have
back of my
attacked
head.
Calliope here? Who had access?
It was just me and Kate. Well, I didn't see anyone that night other than Medusa.
How did Calliope get
It came to an
inside?
untimely end, but
Well,
then
she
so
must have
did
snuck
pretty
in
much
the back
everyone
way.
in all of the House of
Where
Usher.
do you think I keep running from? Until the alarms went off, though, we didn't even know anyone was here.
Did you say the reliquary has alarms? Like burglar alarms,
Wards,
cameras?
magical wards, probably.
Oh, no, nothing like that. It just has a lot of protections. You know,
yes,
magic.
that name. Yeah.
I don't know magic, actually.
Oh, well, it's just meant to keep the dangerous stuff from
All
being
of the House of
touched.
Usher on Netflix.
That's how Kate knows nothing was touched
I
or
didn't
stolen.
not
We just
like
don't
it.
know what
I
did
liked
happen.
the story. I liked
Yet.
the story, and I just don't like gore, and it was pretty gory and a bit jump scary. And I still sometimes think about scenes from it, and I'm icked out. It's like, this is why my eyes shouldn't see stuff like that, because it stays.
What relics are there?
But it was really
Maybe
well written.
Calliope was looking for one, but couldn't find it before.
Yeah, that I'm not supposed to say.
Do you have the golden fleece, the shield of Zeus, the sword of Damocles? Is it suspended?
You know a lot about that stuff for a mortal.
So it's all real?
I can neither confirm nor deny any of that. All I know is that nothing got used and nothing got taken.
Okay. Let's consider what
Then
we know
Medusa's
while I was
story checks
distracted by
out.
Google.
She was here, yeah, but she was never in the reliquary.
And Pan's name popped up. He sent you here, Grace, to do some favor. Yet he had to know Calliope came here that night.
Yeah,
Which
so
he
if he
failed
killed
to
her,
mention
if he killed
for
her,
some
though,
reason.
why would he send us to the place
For some
to
reason.
investigate and potentially
If
find out?
that's all you need, then I have to go. Kate will
why
be
would he-
so mad if she finds me gone. Good luck, Muse.
Thanks, other band
You
name.
okay there, friendo?
Friendo.
I just can't help but feel like I'm missing something right in front of me.
Was it
How
Freddy?
so?
Calliope came
She's right
here
in
for a
front of me.
reason. Why? Someone has to know because they knew she was here.
Pan knew.
And Athena knows what went down here. She can't honestly still think it was me, can she?
One thing at a time, Grace.
No,
You'll
but she wants a
figure it out.
scapegoat.
I know
Is
you
she
will.
protecting somebody?
I guess so.
Do you think?
Next thing is to go to
Who would
Pan.
Athena be
confront him.
protecting?
What an adventure.
Sorry?
You're just lucky, Grace. Luckier than you think.
What an
You go
adventure!
do
You
what
might be
have to,
dead in 3
and
days.
I'll meet you back at the apartment. Okay?
Yeah, super fun time adventure. Loving it. Every day is a new jolly. My God.
Pan. I hope you're here, because I don't know where else to look for you.
Of course
Of
I'm
course
here,
he's here.
Grace. Where else would I be but amongst the trees and the wild things? I really must thank you, by the by. Asterion is simply over the moon, and he's already repaid me
Ooh,
with this
spooky book.
select tome from the reliquary.
That's why you did all this? Because you wanted some book?
Not just some book, but a tome from the forbidden depths.
Ooh.
I
may
doubt
see
Hecate
it?
would be pleased.
Oh, most assuredly not. Neither would Athena, which makes it all the more delicious. I trust you got what you needed. More grist for the mill of your innocence, as it were.
Not really.
You already knew I would, right?
Oh? Did I?
Come on, Pan. How stupid do you think I am? The place you sent me for this favor just happens to be where Calliope was attacked. You gave her the key. The same one you gave me. What's the
know.
angle? Tell me why I shouldn't be suspicious, Pan.
The truth? The truth is, Calliope asked me for the key that night, no questions
I
asked.
think he's a red herring. You
Why would
know?
I refuse her?
It's
The
like
truth
it's
is
too
also that I
obvious.
have no idea what happened to her there.
He's too suspicious for it to be.
I wanted you
him.
to discover that on your own. I suppose the question at the heart of this is, do you believe me?
Um, um, I think I do. Like I say, I think he's too suspicious and it's pointing too much at him for it to be him. Because, like, if it was the obvious person all along, then there's not much rest of story kind of thing, you know.
I probably shouldn't,
That
but somehow I still do.
then you are unlike the other
He
idols,
did say
Grace,
it was right
for
in
they
front
have
of my
all cast
face.
aspersions
And Freddy
my way
was
for
standing
as
in
long
front
as
of her,
I've
and I'm like,
existed.
is
And what
that
have
a
I
clue?
done? Beyond the occasional prank or honest betrayal.
She has reacted very well to it all.
I've never lied to you, Grace, and I never shall. If you're looking for innocence, however, well, I'm afraid that's one thing I cannot provide.
Like, what
What
if?
if I discover you're lying to me after all?
Yes, yes,
You'll
yes.
do what you do, and I'll do what
What
I do,
if-
and we'll see where that takes us.
Somebody already took over Grace. Not Grace, Freddy. Like, Freddy's actually already gone through what Grace has gone through. And had an eidolon put inside of her. Of some god that we haven't even met yet, maybe? I don't know who it could be. And she's sort of... But she is Grace's friend. But I guess if she's sort of been taken over by... Say she's been taken over by Artemis, for want of another... They have mentioned quite a few people that have gone missing and, like, nobody's seen them for forever. So what if she is actually one of them? And she's covering it up with the, oh, yeah, I know so much about mythology. Which is like, it's possible to know that much about mythology. Like, quite a lot of us know quite a lot about mythology. But she wasn't very surprised by it all, as you say. But, like, you know, equally, that could just be a convenient writer thing to say. And Freddy was fine with all of it. Let's move on with the plot. So, yeah. I don't know. But she was right in front of my face when I said there's something right in front of my face. I
If
can't remember
you're
what his
still up
question
for
was.
trading favors,
Let's go with that.
I could use more help.
Oh, of course you could. If I can make a
Jazz
suggestion,
hands.
live the high life.
We're gonna dance.
Throw caution to the wind.
That's your suggestion?
And why not?
Jazz hands.
Is it a devotion to sweet, sad Apollo that makes
Maybe.
you hesitate? Take my hand, Grace. Take my hand.
Take my jazz hand. Oh man. So you could like, wow. I mean, we've not really said much flirty stuff to him, and yet now we are in a him or nobody, him or not, like kind of scenario. I mean, I'm gonna say I prefer Apollo because this is an Apollo
You
run
don't
through.
know anything about what Apollo means to me.
I've
I know there are
invested
better
too much
ways
over
to spend
there.
your time before you.
Before
But
I
obviously,
die,
there's no way you can see everything in the game on one playthrough, so I will be playing it again off stream
you don't have any hope for me, do you?
to find out what the other
You're
romances
just
look like.
taking what you can get before it's over.
I've seen
Sad
this
good
story
times.
many times, Grace. I've told this story
Oh, no.
many times. And it always ends the same way.
What's the point of even getting to know me then? Right?
Sad pan. Ooh. Ooh. Sad pan is sad. Oh, time to head back home. Or time to check in here and see if anything has changed. Do 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 do.
Grace,
More beneath those
back again
arms.
so soon.
Hi.
Did you find Medusa after all?
Yes.
You've
Yes,
been on my
yes.
mind ever since
We
you
promised
told
that
me
you'd
about
help her. Actually,
I did.
Sorry.
And it was fine. I told you it would be.
Yeah, sorry about that. You've got a task. to do
Okay,
now.
it almost wasn't fine, but it worked out. Nobody got hurt.
I see. Perhaps you'd best tell me what happened then.
Okay. Can we sit down to do that, please? No? Okay.
That sounds like quite the harrowing experience. One that could have gone very poorly indeed.
Mm-hmm. Aww.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were worried about me.
I will always worry about you, Grace.
Is that a good thing? I'll take it as a good thing.
Feels ominous.
If you've cleared Medusa's involvement, that still leaves us with Pan.
Yeah, he
Have you
did just try and
confronted him about
seduce me.
He admitted
Kind
to
of.
selling out Calliope, but not to killing her. I don't know if I can believe him.
I've never thought of Pan as a liar so much as a manipulator. Still, he would do anything to protect himself. I'll have to give this some thought. Anything else you'd like to discuss while you're here?
But to protect himself, he wouldn't, like, point me at the place where she was attacked, surely. That's too much of a huge double bluff type gamble thing to assume that you could give me the key, send me to the place, and that I wouldn't come out with information that would, like, you know, move things forward. It just doesn't seem logical. Why do we not have any kind of relationship thing here?
No, that's okay. I'll see
Why
you
do we
later,
not tell
Apollo.
him that he needs to go and help Medusa because we accidentally dropped him in that? Back home, I guess, then. Hermes is here.
Hi, Grace. I can just call you Grace, right?
Tis my name.
That's my name. Where's Freddy?
She went out to get snacks. We were gonna watch TV while we waited, but, well, here you
She's
are.
very suspicious now.
What, you and Freddy are friends now? When did this happen?
When I came looking for you, Friday has this movie that I've never seen. It's super cool, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, would you rather not share your
Alarm
mortal
bells are
friends?
going off.
Anyway, I guess Athena wants to talk? I can zip us over to Olympus anytime, if you're free.
Okay.
Do I have a choice about seeing Athena? I'm not in the habit of being at anyone's beck and call.
I mean, I guess you could say no, but I wouldn't. If Athena wants something, she's gonna get it eventually. She had that look in her eyes, like she really wants to talk to you.
She could always come here. Everyone else does.
Athena entered the mortal world? And now she doesn't do
That's
that
why
ever.
she still wears
Can you
like
imagine?
a tunic thing.
How does Athena manage never entering the mortal world?
She doesn't have to, I guess. Everyone brings her everything she needs. And that creepy owl of hers? Apollo says it's her eyes out in the world. It's
How dare you
everywhere.
insult the cute little owl with the helmet and the
So
outfit
what,
on?
she just never leaves the building?
Archimedes, as I'm going to
she'll
call
go to
it.
the reliquary and places like that. Just never where mortals are. She wears a toga and calls cars iron horses.
She goes to the reliquary, does she?
So this is what you do? Ferry people around?
I'm
No,
the
that's
god
Carol.
of messengers, baby. Travelers, doorways, any kind of transition, really. The old Hermes said that the transition part made even more sense for me, which, you know, extra cool, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I can connect any two
Inclusion.
doorways anywhere, just like that. So it's super easy to take people wherever. I don't mind.
You mentioned the old Hermes a lot. You knew him?
Yeah, I was homeless for a while. It
told us
wasn't
about
a
that.
great time, and he took me in.
then died in
Everyone's
my
on the
arms.
same journey, he used to say. Only the roads are different. And then he went on his journey. Man, I still miss him every day.
Wait, isn't he still inside you? Aren't you kind of the same person now?
Not yet. It's only been a year.
Oh, so they go kind of dormant for a
Maybe
while.
I'll feel him again one day. That'd be nice.
Once they put... So Aphrodite, who is now in the wheelchair lady, who's called Venus, because obviously, probably won't show up as Aphrodite for about a year. And I guess also why Calliope hasn't appeared in Me.
You say it's
Yeah.
easy, but do you like doing all these errands?
Huh. Yeah, I never thought about it. It's nice to have a purpose. Athena is super sweet, and she has a big, important job. Why wouldn't I want to help her out?
You can't be this nice. Are you for real?
Oh, well, the old Hermes used to say that a willingness to serve is more important than a willingness to be
He
served.
used to say, we'll leave your package on the doorstep honest and just punt it over.
I suppose there's no point in putting it off. Do your thing. Take me to Olympus.
Okay. Oh, when you see Freddie, tell her I'm sorry I couldn't stick around
When
for the
I see
movie.
Freddy, we'll be having suspicious words.
And mind if I say something?
Sure.
Ominous.
You've changed.
Oh, okay.
I mean, from the person I met when I first came here. When
You know, there was a
you
dead
know.
body on your floor and blood on your hands.
you got it together really quick.
Thanks, I guess.
Having a 7-day deadline on your life probably will inspire you to get it together quite quick, I would have thought. But who am I to say? Shipping. Oh, we get to choose another one. Okay, well, obviously I'm going to be charming. Because those are the options I've been picking when I haven't been picking blue.
There you are, Grace. Do have a seat.
So I don't know if this is Act 3 now?
I prefer to stand, thanks.
I've been standing
As you
everywhere else
like.
I've gone, so...
You've certainly been busy, haven't you? Everywhere I turn, there you are. Including the reliquary.
Oh.
I'm uncertain how you got access, but even you must have realized it's off limits. Particularly for
Not
your
really.
mortal friend.
I mean, we convinced Hecate, so... If she's fine with it.
But you know what happened there. That's where Calliope was attacked.
Yet it's not where she died, Grace, is it?
So because she
No.
made it all the way to my apartment, we shouldn't care why she was bleeding to death along the way.
You think our judgment was rash? It was. In truth, I worried that giving you time, letting us
Mortal
all
friend.
get to know you,
It's been stressed too many times now!
make
I
it harder
can't
in
not
the end.
make it!
I am sorry, Grace. You may not
Oh.
believe it, but I care deeply.
Who would
I
it have
care
been?
about
that,
what
like,
happens to you and to all the idols.
which god would it be that would want to kill Calliope, like and end the Muse's line potentially? Oh no, I have to pick the one that says "gotten" in it.
Do you really? Let's explore where all that caring has gotten them, shall we?
Got.
You're holding on with a grip so tight, your knuckles
I'm
are
still
turning
very
white.
suspicious
But that's
of
not
Athena.
enough, is it? Every idol I've met is either lost or broken, or both.
But yeah, it kind of does
They're
feel
all
like she's
slipping
sort
through
of
your
head of an
fingers.
empire and she's still trying to like clutch
If
it
you
and hold
actually
it all
cared
together, and
about
it's
them,
kind of
you'd
going
do
wrong,
something
and
about
she's
it
still
instead of sitting up here worrying about your
like
precious rules.
this sort of scenario, and she's in the old world and all that sort of stuff. I'm not
Zeus
sure
was the first to leave,
she'd have a reason to do it.
king of the gods, and we don't even know what became of him.
It's a very
Vanished into the ether.
scribbly-looking set of laurels.
Poseidon was next, walked out into the seas, never to be heard from again. Ares betrayed us. Hephaestus saved us. Hades was murdered, and by one of our own.
Artemis?
The list goes on.
Artemis?
So you add to it. I
This is
show up
true.
and you kill me off because you can't be too careful.
We are dying, Grace. I don't mean diminishing or drifting apart.
Like the elves!
I mean, our immortality is
I still haven't
disappearing.
progressed Rings of Power. I'm still
Very
too
soon
shook
now,
to go back to it just yet.
the
I
idols
need a
will
bit
be
of
no
time.
more. We are a legacy that spans millennia, dating back to the very dawn of humankind. So yes, I care. I will do anything and everything in my power to avoid that fate, even if it appears unfair.
Oh no, I have two choices. Like before, this would have been easy because I only had like my one trait. Now I have two. Do you think she'll be charmed by me just saying, I'm sorry? Like, I'm sorry for your loss. Thoughts and prayers and all that. I don't think she's really going to be swayed by that, is she? This is still my primary
You know, it's
Right.
too bad.
kind of thing.
I've been an
I'm
idol
gonna
for
look up
5
She-Ra
minutes,
as
and
well,
I've
because I
been
swear
out
to
there
God that's the
solving
exact outfit
problems
she
you've
wears.
all wrestled with for how long now? I could have helped you, Athena. I could have helped all of you. But you don't see that, do you? You're
Fair
so
enough.
busy holding on to what you have. You can't see what you're throwing away.
I mean, it's not.
I know
It's
we've
not
got a great
exactly
deal on your
She-Ra,
shoulders, Grace. I
but she's
do.
not a. She's not a
All
Billy
I
Barzo.
called you
She's
here
like
to ask is
She-Ra's
that you
gran,
please
maybe.
not make my job more difficult than it already is.
Pretty close.
If you have any other questions or concerns,
I'd forgotten how
now's
revealing
the
that
time to
costume
bring them
was.
up.
Bloody hell. Absolutely loved She-Ra and He-Man as a kid. But anyway, I'm getting distracted. Who can
Who
access
has
the relic?
access to the reliquary? Is it anyone with a key, or
Does it matter? You gained access, so clearly it is
If
not
there's only
difficult
one
to
key
get.
and it's just getting handed around.
Speaking of which, I
kinda
don't
different.
suppose you'll tell me who gave you that key.
The same person gave it to me who gave it to Calliope.
And who gave it to Calliope then?
That's for you to figure out.
I see.
Okay.
Speaking of the reliquary, you went there, right? Once Hecate told you what happened?
Yeah, I was not impressed by the delay.
If you had known about that, the night Calliope died, would it have made a difference?
The chances are exceedingly small that you attacked her there, it's true. Yet, Calliope was weakened,
Yeah, because I didn't know it
which made her
existed.
more vulnerable prey for an enterprising mortal. One she knew. Perhaps the incidents are connected, perhaps not. I cannot afford the risk of uncertainty, Grace. I'm sorry.
All right, let's talk about Medusa.
Met her, have you?
Mm-hmm. She tried to eat me. But more pressingly,
I just have to know why.
why does she work
Of
for you?
all the people you could have working for you, why her?
We could have left her behind. I elected to bring her because, in the end, she is my responsibility. But Medusa didn't want charity. She volunteered to work in my service.
Because nobody wants this.
It's trying at times. Now, if there isn't anything else...
Oh, but there is.
What do you know of Pan?
Pan? That's not a name I expected to hear. Been sniffing around you, has
So
he?
she didn't
I have some
think I
suspicions,
meant him
and
when
I'm
she said about
curious
the
to hear
key.
your thoughts.
Pan lurks at the edges because he likes it there, seeking out whatever profit he thinks he can get away with. Avoid him, dear, or he'll stick to you like
She
gum
has
to
no
the bottom
idea,
of your
then.
shoe.
Because she said, like, who gave you the key? And I didn't tell her. And I said, oh, the same person who gave it to Calliope. And she did this kind of like, oh, well, in that case, I know who it is sort of response. But it's like, maybe she has no idea that Pan has been even anywhere near me.
Okay, so you don't like Pan much. I get that. But do you think he could kill someone?
We've all killed, my dear.
Who
I was once
hasn't?
a warrior queen, feared by mortals and gods alike.
Another idol, I mean.
Is that where your investigation has led you? To Pan?
Sort of. But I feel like I'm missing something important. Maybe the goddess of wisdom could help me out?
It would be helpful to know what Calliope was doing at the reliquary, but she's not available to ask. Not until you regain her memories.
Could we wait a
at
year
least.
for her
Why
memories to
not
come back?
Put off the trial until then. Seems like a good way to solve all this. Yeah?
And trust what you decide to share?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I think
I
not.
could just lie. Derp.
I
Well,
guess
that was
I'll get
fun.
back to my
Thanks
investigation.
for nothing.
I am rooting for you, Grace. If there's another way to resolve this,
Mm-hmm.
any way at all, I will take it.
Will you? Really?
Okay.
Good luck. Feel free to take a cookie
That's a
on
no.
your way out.
What's in the cookies? Is there something to do with the cookies, do you think? We've never picked one up. Like, do you think there's something about the cookies? Or is that just a weird, funny little...
I can't
She's
say I'm
trying to be human.
surprised. Athena has always struggled in a crisis.
Well, that's a nice way of putting it.
Remember, she was a warrior. When pressed, she's always turned to that aspect, sought to maintain absolute control.
Okay.
It'd be hypocritical to say it's wrong of her. She's battled for me as much as for anyone.
Do you think she's telling the truth? About the idols dying out?
Yes, though I find it odd she chose to tell you.
Maybe Athena thought, who'd believe Grace if she blabbed about it anyway?
Sadly, while I'd prefer to stay in her good graces, I doubt that will be possible.
Uh-oh. What now?
You may not like this, but you need to go back to the reliquary.
Why? Oh, I bet I know why. I bet I know why. Why would that be? Hecate has changed her mind or something? I don't know.
You know, Athena said something to me. That
Oh,
it'd be
I
nice
guessed
to
that.
know what Calliope was doing there in the first place.
How are we going to
As
find
usual,
that out?
you're way ahead of me.
It's the only piece of the puzzle we're missing. Calliope went there because she had a plan. But what plan?
If she left clues behind, wouldn't Hecate have found them already?
That's a really good question.
Remember how I told you it'd be years before you got Calliope's memories back? Well, it's true, but not entirely.
Okay.
Those memories are inside you.
Oh.
You
Oh,
go
so we go back to
somewhere
her
important
fancy
to Calliope
apartment
or
then and like
touch
play the
something
instruments
special
and
to her,
stuff.
you will get flashes, feelings.
Do you want Grace to go to the reliquary so she can have deja vu?
Whatever happened to Calliope there, it ended her life.
Not the fancy
All
apartment.
we need to do is uncover those memories.
Okay.
Last time Freddie and I were there, Hecate wouldn't let us into the reliquary. Not without
Only the
Athena's
library.
permission.
Okay. Do you want to ask Athena for permission?
It just seems like a radical step. For you.
A week ago, I would have said that breaking into the reliquary couldn't be done. A week ago, I couldn't have imagined being here.
A week ago,
My
my
stance on
hands
a
were
lot of
still in
things
my
has
pockets.
changed. If you have another idea, however, I'm happy to go along with it.
One day, I will manage to remove them.
What about the alarms?
Does have alarms.
I'm not eager to have Asterion chasing me through the fog.
Oh, but
Calliope
Asteria's
snuck in
adorable.
without setting off any alarms? At least at first.
Well, I'll be following in Calliope's footsteps, won't I? What if I follow the wrong footstep and set them off?
Then the alarms bring Asterion and Hecate, and all three of us do a great deal of apologizing.
We'll be going as a team.
Let's
it's
just
fine.
hope that's all those alarms do.
He'll never overcome that fear. Not at all. So, relevant to Kim, I am reading a book called Babel at the moment, which Kim has read, or read most of, I can't remember. And in it is like the Tower of Babel, but it's not. It's a university building in Oxford in the 1800s. It's a long story. Literally, it's a long story. But it has magical wards on it, so that only approved people can go in and out. And they changed the wards in it, in the doorways, in the bit that I just read, to something new, and then somebody went through who wasn't meant to, and it killed them. So this very real situation that could like not go well for us.
Are you sure
potentially.
about this?
If it's that kind of
You want
magical
me to
ward.
wander around hoping something comes to me?
Am I sure? No.
Of course,
No,
I'm
no.
not sure.
Oh,
Most
that's
of.
comforting.
Yeah,
What if
Babel,
Medusa
Babel,
is
however you
lying?
want to
What about
pronounce it.
Pan?
Tower
We
of
could look
Babel.
into him some more, couldn't we?
I don't know. I call it Babel. I don't know if
you
that's
have a way
probably
we could look
wrong.
into those
Actually,
things
isn't it?
without encountering even more lies?
Deja vu it is.
Yay! The power of deja vu.
Let's say I do this. What am I hoping to find?
Some memory of what happened to Calliope, even a flash. Anything that gives
A
us something
face
to
would
work
be
with.
good.
And if that doesn't happen?
Make it happen, Grace. As if your life depends on it.
Thanks.
I can really see why the
Pep talk.
idols call you the cheery one.
I'm sorry, but why is she here again?
Why is she here?
Is there really
She
no
lives
other
here, to be
way?
fair.
This seems a bit desperate.
I
Yeah, I don't know
think
why
that's
I-
kind of the point, Grace.
There
There
isn't much time
is-
left, and I'm out of ideas that won't take more time than we have.
That is.
Well, there's always running, right? Grace
Yeah,
leaves
no, I
the
don't
city,
think that's
goes
an
on a world tour, becomes rich and famous.
There's a Tower of
It's just
Babel,
me.
like in the Bible. Bible, baby.
Okay then.
Right.
Yes,
then.
I would say
Back to the
Babel,
reliquary
and I
it
know
is.
this is based on that.
Any
but
idea
I have,
how you want to do
I
this?
think there's a
Because I'm game to help.
you know, like a language learning program
I'm sure
or
we can
software
figure
like
something
Rosetta
out.
Stone or something. There's one. I'm sure there's one called Babel, and they pronounce it Babel.
I can't go into the reliquary with
And
you.
now I don't know
Not
if I've
without
made that
tipping
up.
off Hecate. But I won't be far.
Okay, stay
If I get
close
the
to me,
slightest sense
Apollo.
that something has gone wrong, I am coming in.
Okay,
Still,
save me.
promise me you won't take risks.
I'll do my best.
I'll try.
She's touching the
Ugh,
abs.
can we just get on with this already?
Excuse me. Oh, I thought she was going to kiss him. She did not. Are you coming with us or not? No? Maybe not. Based on the fish from the Hitchhiker's Guide, they pronounce it differently in their ads. So I've heard an ad for the language thing, and that's what I'm basing this on, right? That's what I'm basing this on, I feel. Oh god, there are choices. So, Freddy distracts Hecate, be honest with Hecate, or sneak in the back way. I mean, this is very, like a very straightforward choice by the looks of it. But one thing I did learn is that, you know, in the save file, it's got all those little tiny save points. If you decide that you really cannot get on with the decision that you made, you can go back to a previous one and play it again. So I don't know which one. I'm sure none of these would like terminate the game. Like there's I don't think there's a game over status in this, is there? I wouldn't have thought. So I'm gonna go with the top one because they did get on really well. They did drink a lot of tea together and chat about books and stuff. So it does. I mean, it's even showed me the teapot. It's like proof that that's the correct answer. Let's go with that. Yeah, it's like a place name, so it's got but
I
as
must
a
admit,
kid,
the book is
you know,
confusing.
when you hear about it from the Bible,
you
which
didn't
isn't
like it?
often, admittedly,
I once
it
knew
was
a
always
vampire.
Fable.
He did not sparkle, nor would you have swooned in his presence.
Well, I don't know if it was meant to be taken that seriously.
Then I fail to understand the point.
Have you got Hecate reading Twilight? Come on. Hello, it's me, sneaking into your reliquary. Nothing.
Do not worry. It is written that I am not alerted to Grace's presence for another 14
she
minutes.
knows.
Guess I'll keep talking then.
But it's like, does she not realise that
Okay,
because she knows
first
it's
part
written,
down.
that she knows it?
Now
She
I
just doesn't
finally
click,
get to
does she?
see what the reliquary actually
Bizarre.
looks like.
Wow.
Pretty impressive, innit?
Ah!
Don't wander around. Labyrinths are kind of my thing, but you'll get lost. Also, are you supposed to be here?
Charm?
I'm not, but I'm desperate.
In it, bruv.
Can't you look the other way?
But Kate says to never, ever, ever.
I'm sure Hecate would understand you're helping only because you're the nicest minotaur there
He's
is.
so much bigger than me, though. But he was the same height as me before.
I just need a little time. Please.
I
I'm
like-
begging you.
Tell him that your life is on the line. I'm sure he'll, like...
Well... Alright, but be quick and don't touch anything. If Kate finds out...
We never spoke. Thank you.
She already
Thank you.
knows! It is written. She already knows. Oh my god. Anyway,
They'll notice I didn't stay put and come after me. I
it
don't
is
think I have
difficult
much
to
time.
like make this logic
First
lie
things first.
smooth and flat. I
How
think.
do I
so,
do
yeah.
this? Where do I even start?
Where do we even start? Where do we even start? They're a
Calliope must
reliquary.
have
They're all
been
just
here.
books, though.
She could have stood in this very spot. Maybe if I just
Focus.
focus.
Focus. Focus. It's working. Focus again. That way. Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, I've definitely been here before.
Did I spy the twin things of Hades there? Or is it Poseidon's trident? I mean, that's obviously Poseidon's trident. I thought I saw the, you know, like the twin-pronged sort of... You know, the thing, the logo thing? I can't even draw it, but you know what I mean. What is this? What is this all about? Do we have time to look at all of these things? Do we think? The sign on the obol, that's the thing, yes. I don't know what it's supposed to be called. I guess we'll just start from the top and hope that we have the time to look at all of these.
Don't get any feeling from that. Will I know it when I see it?
Let's hope so. Surely the instrument. Musician and all.
Is that a weapon? A musical instrument? Maybe it's both.
Does it look like a weapon? Come on, Sammy, you
What
can
did
do
Freddy
it.
say about mazes? Was it always go left? Or go left and then go right?
To record it. A fair point. Or a violin, if you're very amateur at the violin.
Is this an armory, too?
Come on, mate. I assume these are all like a relic of each of the gods that have gone missing or something. Like, you know, golden apple, special mirror.
Freddy, are you out there?
Freddy, are you out there?
Can you hear me? What am I doing? All that'll do is tell everyone where I am.
Yeah. What? Why did she not look at the apple? Like, comment about the apple. Why are you shouting for Freddy? Is that a clue?
They should really charge for tours. It's kind of amazing.
Is that a clue? Wings, Icarus.
I don't even know what language that is.
It doesn't, does it? Like, 'cause she's not touching anything. I assume. It's just sort of standing near things going like, I'm not getting vibes from this.
Shouldn't that be in a museum somewhere?
It is in a museum. It's in a museum here. I guess we'll look at the mirror then. Maybe we'll see the answer in the mirror. And that's why it was at the bottom of the list.
This is it. Calliope was here. She
Is
was
it the mirror of Erised?
here. And she...
Whoa. A portal. I never watched Charmed, you know? It's one of those things that was sort of like always semi-appeal to me, but not enough to actually make the effort to watch it. Is she contacting the Fates?
Uh-oh. Hello?
Hello.
Do you work for Hecate?
Please don't kill me.
Are you guardians or something?
I assume you're the Fates, because one of you was carrying a pair of scissors.
Okay, then.
We get to sing a song with the Fates? No. Oh no, they've got knives. I thought they were scissors. Ah, shit. Asterion,
What's
come and help
happening?
me.
Why didn't it work?
Oh god. They're like weeping angels or something. Oh my god, this is the worst thing ever. The strong and quiet types. Yes! Strong, quiet, and everywhere type.
Oh,
Freddy?
Grace?
I really don't trust Freddy anymore.
Freddy! We've got to run. My powers don't work on them. They just keep coming.
As I say, look where you're going. Surely they're in front of you. Are you going to sacrifice yourself for me? Was I wrong to suspect you this entire time? Uh-oh. Ow.
No, I won't let you.
Oh, I feel bad now.
Freddy!
I feel kind of bad now. Like, thinking she was the killer. So they're very corporeally real, though. They're not like... Oh no, because she was mortal, and she's not meant to be here. And I'm not mortal, so I am okay, technically-ish, to be here. I assume. Surely someone will resurrect her or something. Is that not how this works? No.
Oh god. Oh god, Freddy.
Oh no.
Where were you freaking 2
You
minutes
summoned
ago?
the Furies.
Oh, the
What?
Furies, not the Fates.
Those
obviously.
beings were the Furies, beyond all our laws. Not idols, but the embodiment of retribution. How did you draw them here?
I didn't. There was a big mirror, but I didn't even touch it.
There is only one mirror of which you could be speaking. That used by the goddess Nyx to contact the Fates.
Oh my god, it's the
Using
mirror
the
from
would not have
Zagreus'
brought the Furies
bedroom.
down upon you. Not unless the fates themselves decreed it.
The mirror from Zagreus' bedroom! I didn't realise it was such a thing. I thought it was just a convenient plot, like a convenient mechanism in Hades. Did not realise. I didn't speak to them. You need to help her.
I don't care what brought them. They killed Freddy. You need to help her.
I have no power over
I'm not
life
sure
and
she's gonna
death,
do that.
Grace. None of us have that.
Oh no.
This was no defense or spell of the reliquaries. I do not have the power to summon the Furies, and I know none who do. You should consider yourself fortunate, Grace. They do not desist until retribution has been exacted. But now is when you leave. Pray the knowledge you obtained was worth the price.
Not really. Oh, come on, Boo.
Apollo,
Help me
there
out.
has to be something we can do.
Grace, I'm so sorry.
No, it's not right.
We have to leave. We have to leave now.
Oh my god, we're gonna take her hat and leave her body behind. Damn. Okay then, so I guess we can... I'm not entirely gonna cross it off the list of possibilities. Because, like, what if that was all... some form of staging, and she was still possessed by some... Not possessed, but, you know, like, an eidolon inside... Well, I guess I'll go home and stick Freddy's stuff on eBay. Here we are in Act 3. Bubble is here. Good evening, Bubble. Our best friend just got stabbed to death by the Furies. It's a very sad moment. How are you? Oh, we've made a
Grace,
shrine with her hat.
I'm sorry. I know what Freddy meant to you.
And we're sitting down, which is such a step forward. You finished it. Wow, that is super impressive because that book is intense. How do you feel now that you've finished it? Do you feel like you got it, or is it one of those sort of things that just leaves you with more questions than when you went in? I fear I would just lose my mind trying to like put it together. Maybe his hands are out of his pockets. I guess we'll find out. It should have been me.
Not her.
But
this was my fight, my problem. I'm already slated to die.
But you
if
weren't
anyone
the
paid
mortal,
the
though.
price.
And repeat history? Would you rather have died there, passing your eidolon onto Freddy instead? Freddy
valid
gave
point.
you a chance. Grace, is that what happened to Calliope?
maybe.
Was she attacked by the Furies as you were?
Yeah. She meant to use the mirror, but she never had the chance before they came.
The Furies.
Did they say the mirror
Sent by
was
the
used
same
by Nyx to
person, I
contact the
imagine.
Fates? Or contact the Furies? I can't remember. Because if she was trying to contact the Fates, that kind of implies that she was trying to like change something about somebody's timeline or something like that. But if she was trying to contact the Furies, that's kind of a bit of a different vibe.
Who could send the Furies after me? Even Hecate had no idea who possessed that kind of power.
Even in our prime, none of the idols had the
So who does
Furies at our
control them?
beck and call.
Chaos?
Perhaps
Does Chaos
Zeus,
control the
but
Furies?
He's long gone. I honestly didn't know the Furies still existed.
Clearly someone can do it.
I mean, unless they weren't sent. Unless they
Hades
were
kind of did.
responding to something else, something you'd done unwittingly. I'm sorry, I'm afraid your guess is as good as mine.
Racking my brains to try and work this out. It seems like I can't fathom this out. I don't stand a chance with House of Leaves. Like, I read the Wikipedia page about it, and I was confused just looking at that. But yeah, it's more primordial. Yeah, they're before the Olympians, aren't they? I'm trying to think from from Hades, like, because the Furies are Meg, Alecto, and Tisiphone, aren't they? and they are... They're not children of Nyx, are they? Or are they? God, I can't remember. That's really bad.
What are the
Tell me the
Furies?
whole story.
They didn't seem like people.
They're not. Hecate called them embodiments of retribution, and I suppose that's the best description. They go back to well, the time before my memory. I was once told they were created to enforce the most ancient laws.
There are ancient laws now?
Decrees one couldn't break, written in blood. Laws even idols abided by in the days of old Olympus. But those surely died with Zeus. Even if they hadn't, you can't have broken any.
Yeah, it's been good. We met Asterion from Theseus and Asterion Minotaur Labyrinth fame, and he was adorable. And we all loved him. And yeah, he couldn't help us there, unfortunately. But yeah, and then our best friend just got stabbed. But we have the theory going that maybe the best friend was a bit sus somehow, even though she was supposedly mortal, and we're not entirely sure. But she has been very much stabbed now, which kind of would imply that maybe she was. So we just don't know. At the minute, I still don't know. But I still do not think it was Pan. They came from the blood of Uranus when Kronos cut his balls off. I mean, if that doesn't sum up Greek mythology for you in a sentence, I don't know what would.
If the Furies are so powerful, why did they stop? They just stabbed Freddy and left.
They're not assassins, Grace. They're enforcers.
Because they've
of
paid
the old laws.
They're like the enforcers in Assassin's
I
Creed.
imagine
Once
they
they've got the
decided was
bounty,
paid, whatever it was, when blood was spilled.
the job is
The
done.
blood didn't have to be yours.
So if Freddy hadn't interfered...
Then they would have come after
Second
you.
gen, maybe.
And they wouldn't have stopped until they were through. Not ever.
Okay, so
I know
another...
Calliope was there to use the mirror, but it was just feeling. I still don't understand why.
Well, apparently she wanted to speak to
It
the
was
fates.
the fates, okay.
Yeah, okay, but why?
Becca.
The fates are primordial beings, like the Furies. They're said to control destiny. Perhaps Calliope wished to know her destiny. Or change it. I'm not sure.
If only we knew more.
Can these fates really control the future?
Literally.
They're tied into fate, as I am. Perhaps they're even where my power stems from, or how Hecate's books are written.
So someone really didn't want Calliope messing with them.
Or you, apparently.
Could it have been the fates? Maybe they don't like being called on now for anything.
I doubt it. If they
Introverting
didn't want to
hard.
answer the mirror, I'm certain they simply wouldn't.
If only we knew more.
I don't know what to do. We still have no idea why Calliope wanted to talk to the fates.
Why not ask them?
Ah!
You too have caused quite
How
the
did
stir.
you do that?
Hecate is beside herself, and Athena is out of her mind. Well done.
How long have you been listening?
Long enough to know that you need another way to speak to the fates, unless you're planning on trying
Do you
your
have
reliquary
another
again.
way to speak to the fates?
No, not a chance. We'll find the truth on our own, Persephone.
If you sent Grace to wander about looking for Calliope's memories, you're already out of options.
Why are you here?
Wait, what's this about some other way? What are you talking about, Persephone?
May I explain it to Grace, or do you have another option, Apollo? If so, now's the time. I thought not.
I'll put my hands back in my pocket.
The fates will respond to the ruler of Hades, the true underworld and realm of the
You're
dead.
right, Neil.
What I propose is that we go there and take back the throne that was stripped from me.
Okay. I can ask all of these, can't I? I will ask my clever question first. Did you plan this
Is
all
Apollo
along?
right? Is this something you planned all along, Persephone?
Meaning what? What, that I knew what would occur at the reliquary? Perhaps you think I'm the one who unleashed the Furies upon you.
You've
Were
waited
you?
for this opportunity for over a century.
Waited. Yes. Bided my time. And the moment has arrived.
But you came here to help, right?
And I came here to
A
help.
little like Greek soldier's helmet sticker.
Is that something we can do? Just go to the land of the dead and overthrow it?
Truth be told, there isn't much to overthrow.
Oh.
Few mortals still
This is
believe
gonna
in
be
Hades,
far less
and thus its
exciting than I
halls have
thought.
been nearly empty for eons.
So how do you...
The throne itself is the key, both symbolically and literally. Claim it, and Hades is yours.
Okay.
But you can't claim it because you're barred from Hades.
By a rule that we would need to break were we to do this, yes.
No.
So if we go to Hades and find your throne, how much trouble would
I mean,
that
we
get us
have-
into exactly?
Escaped from Hades. We're now
A
escaping
great
in.
deal.
It's not as if Athena could execute Grace a second time.
But she's already been warned about breaking more rules.
The responsibility of this will be mine. Let Athena try to take my throne again.
She's pretty powerful. I feel like having her on our team can't be a bad thing.
Is there really no other way to talk to these fates? Do we have to take the nuclear option?
Do you want to try going back to the reliquary?
No. No.
I would
hell
if
no.
you came with me. I'd feel a bit safer.
The only other person with a direct connection to the Fates is Apollo here.
You know it doesn't work
What?
like that.
Then it's the throne or nothing, isn't it?
How do we get to Hades? Do we need a key, like the reliquary?
Athena took my key, and the entrance at Lake Avernus was sealed long ago, which
Oh yeah,
leaves
because
only
Hermes can make a
Hermes.
door to anywhere.
They won't take you.
They
No,
might,
he's
if you ask them to. So your promise to help Grace was an empty one? Step up, for once, and do what she needs you to do.
Stop being sad emo guy.
Get
Come
us
on.
there. I'll lead us to the throne, and Grace can speak with the Fates. It's simple.
Was another crazy plan, right?
Grace,
I know, but
There was one more question, wasn't there?
there's no point in stopping now, is there?
I can't. I'm sorry. But this is a step too far.
I thought we had something,
And
Apollo.
consider this, Apollo. Grace's mortal friend was slain by the Furies, according to the old laws.
Her soul is in Hades.
Are we going to get her back? Are we going to get her back? Are we doing an Orpheus?
Wait, what? Freddy's in Hades? What? Persephone, why didn't you lead with that?
I didn't want it to seem like I was playing on your sympathy, Grace.
But you'll play on mine.
She's known you a lot
Fine.
longer.
I'll get you into Hades. But I'm not going with you.
Boo!
If that's what you prefer, by all means.
It's fine, Hermes. Get this over with.
So why doesn't he want to go into Hades? Why does he so badly not wish to go there? I mean, I know it's not like a fun place generally, but...
Shall I wait here, or...
No. I'm not gonna
No.
lie to them. Hermes has always treated me fairly.
Oh, hey, if it isn't Apollo and Grace and, Persephone. Wow, the whole gang, huh?
I'm
Cool
afraid
kids
I
here.
have to call in that favor. I need you to take Grace and Persephone to Hades.
Oh, man, I don't know. Athena specifically said I wasn't supposed to take anyone, you know? No matter what.
Oh, this is pointless. They're never gonna help us, Apollo.
Can I ask what's going on? Nobody ever tells me anything.
It's
You
true,
want me
poor
to get in
Hermes knows
huge
nothing.
trouble, but for what?
It's the only way to find out why Calliope was trying to contact the Fates.
The Fates?
There's something going on, Hermes. I'm at the edge of it. But without the Fates, I'll never know the
And
truth.
it could affect all of them, to be fair.
And
Like,
that
whatever
means
was going on.
going to Hades, with or without Athena's permission.
So it could be to everybody's benefit for us to solve this mystery.
Okay.
Okay. Jump in my car.
Signal when you need to come back.
You sure?
Yeah, feels like the right thing.
Be careful, Grace. And remember, the underworld doesn't give up its shades without a
Disappointed that you're not
price.
coming with me, Apollo.
I think I can tell her the rules,
Get in the boot.
Apollo. Let's go.
I mean, in Chaos, the TV show, you came out. Spoiler, but there's no second series, so it doesn't really matter too much. You came out of Hades through a dumpster bin.
Welcome to the
An innocent
real
baby. I
underworld.
think that's kind of because they are. They're like the one that isn't super duplicitous, but also isn't Hermes the god of trickery and thieves? Everyone always seems to play that side down when they show a
It
Hermes.
feels
don't they?
so empty. So lonely.
But it matches your color scheme perfectly.
It's not completely empty. Neither is the throne, for that matter.
Who's on the throne?
Bitter shade named Orpheus has been squatting on it since my exile. I fully expect he'll be waiting for us.
Naturally. I do know what Orpheus looks like because the Orpheus DLC has a big picture of him on the front. It certainly explains the delivery company. Exactly. Well, we know who he is, so we don't need to ask her that.
You didn't think to mention earlier that the throne was occupied?
Because it's irrelevant. Orpheus isn't an idol.
He's
He's just an angry little man clinging to an existence that doesn't want him any longer.
And what are we supposed to do? Organize an armed resistance? Challenge
He's
him to a
famously
duel?
shit at music.
That's what you're here for.
I'm gonna sing him to death. Well,
Oh, you'll
to wherever.
see.
To agreement? To conciliation?
Who is this Orpheus?
Unfortunately,
the
I
name
have
seems
to ask it.
familiar.
It should. His is a popular tale among mortals regarding how he once came to the underworld to retrieve his love, Eurydice, and left with nothing. Hades tricked him, you see, and with Hades dead, the blame has evidently fallen to me.
So he's not a fan of yours?
He
Most
is
people
not
aren't
a
a fan of
fan. No. Not
And
that it
started.
matters.
Imagine if that was an option.
Okay, so there's an angry ghost sitting on your throne. Anything else about this trip you've neglected to mention?
Come. It's time to
Is it-
cross
do we
the
have to
Styx.
cross the Tartarus where the Titans are imprisoned and stuff, or anything super dodgy like that? Yeah, it's certainly a bit run down. Who's watching?
The
Nobody?
ferryman will come soon. As we are not dead, you will need to convince him you are worthy of passage. State your case clearly
So we have
and
Charon
with
in
determination.
Hades. And Hades 2. Spoiler, Charon is in. We have Charon in 33 Immortals that I discovered the other day, who dresses like kind of some... Oh, I mean, he looks exactly like a shade from Hades. Yeah, in 33 Immortals, he's got like
I am
sort of
Persephone,
16th
also known
century
as
kind of
Despoina and
courtesan
Chore
outfit
Sotiera,
on. It's really
once
weird.
queen of the underworld, and shall be again.
Little chariots that explode.
No, Caron, I did not bring you any
Caron.
cards. I am not here to entertain you.
But there was also Charon in Spiritfarer. At the very beginning, Charon hands over the role of fairy person to you. I was supposed to convince him.
Hey there! I'm Grace.
Oh, you did? What did you think?
Idol and last of the muses.
Did you speak to Charon? Were you impressed by his outfit?
Of course she's a muse. Why would she lie about such a thing? He says he's always liked the muses, and that you're very pretty.
Oh, thanks.
No, she didn't. Neither of us brought games to play with you, Caron. Stop asking.
What is going on?
Oh, I'm sure we can come up with something to amuse him.
Yeah, it starts you out with a bow, which I wasn't
You don't
thrilled
even need to
about.
interpret that for me.
Yes. What fun. Thank you for
And you get to a bit
encouraging
in the tutorial where you are meant to die,
Let's
so
get
that it dumps
underway,
you back to the
Caron.
actual proper
It's a long
start
ride
area.
to the throne room.
But oh, do we get to sing, or is this just kind of a cutscene? Did not expect him to be adorable. Yeah, I found that the other weapons were more fun than the bow for me personally. Well, they sure do look like shades. It is strangely silent. I thought we would be hearing some form of music by now. Oh, there we go. Daggers, yeah, that's the one I used for the run that I did.
Every story, every memory.
So we're not really trying to convince anybody of anything here, are we? We're just travelling. We don't really need to achieve anything particular.
This river would rise, swallow the anger, tears in my eyes, then suddenly
It's just her big ballad number, I suppose. Just let her get on with it.
I destroyed Hades, but was denied his throne.
Really is dead here, isn't it?
Everything here is fading away. She needs her queen.
We're here for Freddy, too.
Oh.
I killed the king fair and square. They had no right to take it from me.
It wasn't your fault. There was no right or wrong. It wasn't your fault. You didn't belong. If my life was stolen, I wouldn't know where to turn.
Memories in the water, yeah. I guess like in Disney Hercules, when you know when he falls into the swirling thing of shades and souls, and he starts turning old, doesn't he? It's that kind of thing, I think.
Coming.
Hello.
There's music floating through. Someone's coming.
Sad shade.
And it has me singing too. We have visitors. I think we all know what to do. To the throne room. This bard's about to meet a muse.
Oh shit.
There's someone singing with us.
That would be Orpheus.
Is he a muse?
Oh, he's so much more than that.
Someone's coming.
He's a goth.
A wolf is waiting in the
Calliope's memories? I guess so.
coming.
Potentially. I think that's one of the sort of very vague and hazy things that.
There's a name here that reeks of enemies.
There's the river Lethe, takes away your memories.
What happened to the music?
I think. But that's a different river. So, and there are other rivers as well. There's the river Phlegethon, which I can't remember what that does.
Waiting for you, Persephone, for so
okay. That's a look.
You brought a muse. Hi. Lovely tune.
And there's some giant manacles behind it.
Can't remember
It does
the
take away. I
last time
thought.
I collaborated with someone so talented.
Because they drink it in
No offense.
Chaos, the Netflix show.
Welcome.
They have little vials of it, and I'm sure they drink it.
Let me treat you to a song. A
But I could be
welcome
wrong.
gift. I have the floor. It is mine, after all. Muse. Any requests?
Can we not just like smite?
Questions?
My friend is dead.
Also,
Can you help me?
what are these for? Who are these for? Oh, because they get to forget, don't they? They get the luxury of being able to forget.
How far do you sink
Yeah, because Elysium is the
till
nicer
you're
place to live
buried
in the
I
Underworld.
challenged the fates and found my Eurydice, but you had to kill her.
So good luck writing something with Eurydice.
Let it go. You're asking the wrong person.
I don't dislike him yet.
It wasn't your fault. How are you to react?
I'm sure he'll do something that will make us.
It wasn't your fault. Now there's no turning back. If
If my love was taken, I wouldn't know where to turn. Your candle isn't finished. It's a slow burn.
This tete-a-tete is over. If he's the victim, what am I?
Queen, let's not lose our composure. The muse understands.
Well, I won't comply. I'd rather die.
Corpses in crowns, tangled
Tonal change.
and trapped. Eyes full of cobwebs, only looking back. Don't you see what I see? Looks all dead to me, are both the same.
The same?
I like what you're doing, Muse, but I thought you'd be on my side.
The bard is to blame for the hell that he's been
Oh,
in.
let's scrutinize both of them, why not?
You're the reason I'm here. I'm not here to give in.
Oh, you think I will?
Can I get this through both of your heads? You're fighting over something that's dead. I mean, you should have seen this coming.
There's no point in reasoning with him, Grace.
Oh,
I
I
don't
believe she
decide
was
who-
speaking to us both.
I certainly wish I'd seen you coming. It wasn't your fault. You were never to blame. Hades was a monster. We were a part of
Don't you
his
say that about Dad.
game. Orpheus, where's your fire? When will the music return?
The candle isn't finished.
Are we united then?
It's a slow burn. It's a slow burn.
I can't pick a side here. You have to do middle option.
You both exist somewhere on the border between real and imagined, the living, the dead. So how can this place be everything?
I really hope that's not Cerberus' skulls on the top of the throne.
You must let it go. You both deserve more than this stupid throne.
Okay, so what does everyone think?
We have been fools.
You're right. Yet, what about the throne?
Maybe I should
We
sit
can't just leave it empty, can we?
No, because it's a musical, Roscoe. It's a musical, and that's just how things are. How are you? Hang on a minute. I mean, I cannot take the throne for myself, although I'm looking forward to doing that in another playthrough where I choose the badass option. If we destroy it, can we then not contact the Fates, though, which is the whole reason we came here? I don't have much choice.
All that going around in circles, digging up old wounds, and for what? So you can fight over a chair.
Apparently, I have the power to explode that chair.
There.
Ours now, mofos. Not allowed. I'm not bolshy enough for that.
What gives you the right to interfere
Simply
in
not
this
bullshit
manner?
enough.
That throne was not yours to break.
She's got a point. I mean, I am sorry. I don't think it was worthless because, like I say, it's supposedly the way that we were going to then contact the Fates, but...
You were obsessed, Persephone. You still are. You need to get over it.
And that's for you to decide, is it? That I should get over it?
Apparently, yes.
So what's your plan now, Grace? I assume you must have one after that big demonstration.
This doesn't sound like the cleverest option for the clever response, but...
My plan? It's exactly the same as it was before.
You've lost me.
Come on, Persephone.
too.
Do you really expect me to believe you just showed up at my apartment eager to help? You wanted to do this, but you couldn't. You needed to convince me, to convince Apollo, to convince Hermes to help you. And for that, you'd say anything, right? You'd tell us there was a way to
was
contact
lying?
the Fates.
Which
You were
there
lying.
never was. You're
No.
correct.
This was
And
a whole
Freddy?
waste of time?
If the throne alone could bring somebody back from the dead, surely even Orpheus would have figured it out.
Bugger! Oh, I hate you. I'm gonna say it.
I thought.
Look forward to
I thought
romancing
maybe
her in
there's
another
some
playthrough.
limit to her
Jesus.
cruelty. Maybe she's not as bad as she seems.
Although possibly it ends
But it's not
differently.
true. You really are just that heartless, aren't you?
You're the one who destroyed my throne, Grace.
You're the
You
one who
started
tricked me.
this.
And
Way
you
back at the
never
start.
intended to help me. Right from the start. It was all to get what you wanted.
Well, we've
At the
all
very
behaved
least,
poorly.
I had hoped we might find your friend's spirit.
Why? We can't bring her back.
Not without great sacrifice, no. No, the rules of death are clear. Yet you might have spoken to her. I know what it's like not to get the chance to say goodbye.
To who? Who would she have not said goodbye to?
Hey.
As if by magic. Ghost Freddy has just turned up and is strangely solid.
Freddy, you're here.
Yeah. Yeah, I've actually been watching you since you arrived. It's not like there's much else going on.
Fred,
No, don't even start, Grace. I made my decision.
I'm
I
really
don't
sorry
regret
for
one
thinking
bit.
you were the killer.
But you sacrificed yourself. For me.
Well, yeah. I'd do anything for you, Grace. Hey, what was the alternative? I let the Furies kill you instead? That's not how this story ends.
This isn't a story, Fred.
How do you know? Are you...
You're wrong. It is a story. And you need to finish it.
I assume
Without
there must
me.
be a way of getting to the end without her dying.
I
Like,
guess this is
you
it,
can
huh?
change what happens to Aphrodite. I assume you can
Almost.
change what happens to her.
I found someone while I was down here.
Unless this is a key part
Someone
of the plot, I
you
don't know.
really need to.
But isn't Calliope like me? I don't quite understand how this works now.
Calliope?
She's like the previous edition. Yeah.
You can't be real. Your soul is inside Grace. I
My
just don't...
Eidolon is inside Grace. The rest of me,
This is who she didn't get to say goodbye to,
I'm
isn't
here,
it?
Persephone.
This is real.
Oh, were they closer than I expected?
I, guess you two were better acquainted than you said. Huh, Persephone?
We parted ways years ago. Persephone couldn't take my lectures any longer.
I'd take them now. I miss them.
No, you don't. Think about how bitterly we argued at the end. Don't blame yourself. Not when there are so many fond memories to cherish instead.
Still confused about how the soul works.
I thought the Eidolon was Calliope's soul. But if that's true, then...
The Eidolon is what makes us an idol, but it's not our soul. Each of us adds a piece to it as it passes on.
But what about the
It's
memories?
like a rubber band ball. Everyone that has it adds
memories
a rubber
are
band to it and passes it to
But
the
a
next
reflection. And after the Eidolon is passed on, old memories become a reflection of a reflection. That's why the idols have forgotten so
Okay.
much. You knew this truth once, Persephone. Long ago.
More important questions to be asking here. Like,
We
who killed you?
need to know
Who
what
killed
happened
you?
to you, Calliope. How did you die?
Why didn't you come to me? If you
No,
were
no, no,
in
no. My
trouble,
question's
I
more
would have
important.
protected you.
Excuse me?
I know you would have. But I couldn't let you be drawn into Apollo's prophecy as well.
What?
Apollo's
I
prophecy?
didn't know anything about this.
He didn't tell you? No. I don't suppose he could have.
Oh no.
It's A long story.
Oh no. I think I understand.
You
Sure,
don't mean to say that Apollo is
sound
responsible
clever.
for your death, right? But his prophecy is.
Yes. It said I needed to die.
Someone else knew about the prophecy.
Not necessarily him.
Athena.
No.
Maybe.
Then she sent the Furies after me when I went to the reliquary. I barely escaped. I fled back to the mortal world. To you.
Why? 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 Why me?
Come to me. Of all the
Why have you
places you
dropped
could
me
have
in
run
all of
to,
this?
why come to my apartment?
Because I was dying.
But I couldn't save you. I barely even knew you.
Dump that on somebody
I was
else.
Wandering the streets that night, wondering if I should go to the reliquary or just flee.
We bonded through song.
And I heard you singing. I followed you home after to see where you lived. I didn't
Creepy.
know what would happen to me, but I thought, just in case, I knew I had to hold out until I reached you.
I mean, I'm feeling this. I'm not going to say thank you because, no. This person is dead because of all of that.
You dragged me into this mess on purpose? You know they've put me on trial, right?
Athena would have found an excuse no matter what.
That's not the point. I didn't want your life.
Grace, she's already dead.
Yes, so are you, Freddy. And it's her fault.
I am so sorry, Grace. I truly did not mean for it to be like this.
And yet, it is.
Apollo hates using his power. Why would he have given a prophecy to Athena?
Because she demanded it. She was desperate.
How did you even find out?
Apollo was horrified after he delivered the prophecy, and he refused
Yeah,
to
there's
stay
a lot
silent.
of
And he came to warn me.
tattoos and piercings.
He was
and
torn.
Stuff.
Telling me meant I was locked into it. I still think he did the right thing. Though I expect he
I like
disagrees.
that she's got like a little liar as an earring.
What was the prophecy?
What's the prophecy?
Surely
Could
I
do
need
with
to
knowing
hear it.
at this stage.
If I tell you,
I mean,
you'll
I
be
feel like we're
locked
pretty
into it,
invested at this
just
point
like me.
anyway.
But
so
the prophecy doesn't just say you have to die. There's more to it, right? They always require interpretation.
Apollo told Athena that. He begged her not to jump to conclusions, but maybe she was right.
Just tell
I don't care. I have to know.
Athena wanted to know if there was a way to save the idols. The answer was this. The idols cannot continue so long as
And
the
that's why she
last
was
muse
executed.
lives.
And I'm the last muse.
And now you know the prophecy.
Okay, so we'll put that to one side for a minute
Why did you go to
and
the
ask a completely
reliquary?
different line of questioning.
We know about the mirror, but
You wanted to annul the prophecy.
And the Fates are the only ones who could, if they would even help me.
Unlikely.
I doubted it, but I was desperate. I never got the chance to ask. Someone told Athena where I was going, and she must have realized what I meant to do.
But how did she get the Furies to attack you? They aren't pets. You didn't break any of the old laws.
I don't know. Maybe it's something the ruler of the idols can do.
She-Ra?
But you'd have to ask Athena.
you went to Pan for the key to the reliquary, right?
Yes. He's the reason I knew about Nyx's mirror, actually. He told me about it long ago.
He told Medusa where you went. She, I expect, told Athena.
Oh. Pan couldn't have known what it would mean. I didn't explain.
That's it. You forgive him, just like that.
I'm sure he feels guilty enough, my love.
Athena will pay! I cannot click it. I'm simply not allowed. Okay, so Apollo should have told us. Probably yes, but I feel like he's so emo he wouldn't have been able to get the words out or whatever. Now we know the truth. Do you blame Athena?
Do you blame Athena for what she did?
She wanted to save the idols. And I wanted that too.
Well, I blame her. And Apollo for not telling us what she'd done.
If he had, Grace would have been locked into the same fate as Calliope.
We don't know that.
What's Orpheus doing while we're doing all this? He's just wandered off.
I have to go back. And I have no idea what will happen. None of this seems real.
It's song time! I don't know who we're trying to convince of something, but I'm sure it'll all work out in the end.
So many years of history, the fights, the highs, the miseries. I'm so proud of you, but it's time to go. I never truly saw before how
Laser
trapped
eyes.
we were, so far from shore. Great at the time, but it's time to go. It's time.
Oh, who are we talking about? I don't know. I don't know whose perspective that was from. Oh, I guess mine, but well. Anyway.
Within my soul, you will remain with me, a best friend through the dark.
And I thought she was the killer. Oh. Oops. Feels extra bad, man.
It's time to go. It was quick and so was I. I was not prepared to die.
Kaz and Brian are going to be devastated.
And I know you'll get by. It's time. So many years of history. The fights, the highs, the miseries. I'm so proud, Grace.
Freddie, I gave everything to watch you go. I know.
Now it's time to go.
It's time to
This is going to be extra hard when you've romanced her, isn't it? Oh well. They've gone. Meanwhile, back at the house. Apollo
You've returned.
waits. With fists. Yeah, so...
And I see Freddie isn't with you. I'm so sorry, Grace.
Yeah, about
Did
that.
you at least get to speak to the Fates?
Did... No.
Then what happened?
I feel like we're not going to get to any kind of date scenario here. Like, such big stuff has happened. Like, how are we going to just sweep that aside and just go, so, romance then? Like,
Then we found Calliope.
Calliope, but her Eidolon is inside
but I don't
you.
understand.
It
Like,
doesn't
when
work
would
like
it have
that.
happened if it
The
was
Eidolon
supposed to
is
have
only
happened?
a part of an idol. The rest just...
Calliope told us what happened.
I flirted
The
with him at
prophecy,
every opportunity.
How you warned her. How you've been lying to us. You knew. You knew the truth this entire time. Even when you said you were helping Grace.
Yes. Yes, I did.
I mean, I kind of he has not been shy about saying, I don't want to tell you you're not gonna like it, you're not gonna want to know, I can't help you. Like, he was trying to like Just
Is
tell
there
me
more you
Just
haven't
tell me
told
everything.
me?
Just tell me everything.
Did you know about the Furies as well?
No. I didn't know how Calliope died.
But you knew Athena was behind it.
I thought I could nudge you in the right direction. Help
He
you
did
find
literally
the
say,
truth
"You don't
without
want my
learning
help,"
about
yeah.
the prophecy.
Right back at
Well,
the start.
you failed. We know it now.
Then it's done. You're locked into it.
Isn't the prophecy open to interpretation? Couldn't you be wrong about how it ends?
When am I not wrong, Grace?
Could we form a band called The Last Muse that has an ever-evolving lineup, a bit like the Sugar Babes, and therefore
That's
never
right.
ends?
Leave. It's what you're best at.
And then the last muse will never actually die? Just trying to think of other options, you know?
I don't know how this will affect your trial. We could tell them what we've learned. Even without proof, it
Start a
makes
pub
enough
called The
sense
Last
that Athena
Muse,
couldn't
something like
just
that.
brush it off. But if she believes you need to die in order to save the idols, if she truly believes that,
What's this book that we're looking at?
it won't
Oh.
matter what anyone says.
I thought she was looking at the book. We should make
Does
a
there still need to be a
deal.
trial? If we go to Athena privately, maybe we could work out some kind of deal.
She won't make a deal. All that will afford her is a chance to kill you before the trial.
I mean,
She tried that once
another
already.
question.
And your friend died as a result.
Many.
No. No, it's a clever thought, but
The trial.
Athena needs to be challenged.
Like,
in
who
front
is
of
the jury?
everyone. When you go to the trial, I'll back your play, up to and including overthrowing Athena. Calliope would approve.
Is it the other three? Because Aphrodite's out of
Just
action.
so you understand,
Apollo is
our
a mess.
chances aren't
And
good.
this one's on our side.
I
so,
suggest you do whatever necessary to prepare.
like, what would be... it would just be them three. Well, two of them, because Aphrodite probably wouldn't be involved, because she is not there, really. It would just be those two saying to Athena, like, no, you're wrong. And then she's like, oh good, we get to go and confront everybody. Hooray! No, she just sort of said trial. But it's like trial by chorus, isn't it? And the chorus was the four of them. So I don't know. Yeah, and then, like, that's the thing. You see, The Last Muse, it's like there's always an element of the real original thing in there somewhere. Just different composites. Like the Ship of Theseus, as it were. Confront them all. I think we are going to confront them all, aren't we? We'll confront Boo first, because why not? Oh, he's not here.
Oh, it's you. Paul comes in, mopier than his usual mopey self, and won't say a word about why. But of course, it's you.
I can say the caring option now.
Look, I know you care about Apollo. I'm not here to hurt him.
Uh-huh, yeah. And, why should I believe you?
Because I care about him too.
I guess I can go
Is he
ask him
behind
if
that
he wants to
curtain?
talk to you. Don't be surprised if he says no, though.
He stood behind the curtain.
It's
Oh
all
no,
right,
he's right.
Oracle.
He's literally right there.
I think Grace and I need a moment alone, if you please.
Oh, sure. Don't mind me. It's not like I was in the middle of anything.
The Python Pit Pub. Whatever that is. Get some air, if you please. Yeah, go outside. Touch grass. Stand on sand.
I know how Persephone feels. But not you. You'd have every right to be furious with me.
I thought you were better this. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. Okay, I mean... I'm not angry, really. I do feel like he did try and warn us. And he's kind of locked into it himself. There's like not much he could have done other than try and not get us involved.
So you've said. I'm more worried about you, actually.
Worried about me? After all you've been through?
I lost Freddie. I can't lose anyone else.
Also, I might die, but...
When I first became Apollo, I was so sure I could help people. Help the world. I ignored the warnings. You have no idea how many lives I ruined before I stopped. I never should have given in to Athena. This one time, I thought that maybe it will be different.
It was not different.
You don't know everything, Apollo. Half the problem is that you and every other idol thinks they do.
What do you mean?
Trying to prevent the prophecy is what's making it come true.
Plot twist.
So you want to, what? Stop trying?
Maybe.
Okay.
I hope this doesn't change things between us.
Yeah.
You've come to mean a great deal
No,
to
I've
me.
invested too many clicks on the heart icon now. Get over yourself.
I feel the same way, Apollo.
Nice Monstera plant, by
I
the
guess
way.
all
How are
that
you keeping
remains is
this
the
alive
trial.
in this shack?
Whatever happens, Grace, I'll be standing right there by you.
These plants take a lot of care.
You'd better.
You better. You're standing right behind me. Better not touch my butt. I guess we'll confront Persephone. Even do we need to confront Persephone? Exactly. And it isn't, and it hasn't, but hopefully maybe after the trial it will. I just realised though, if you romance Persephone, and you can, the fact that she's just lost Calliope
Did you forget something, Grace?
to being
It felt like we hadn't
murdered
quite finished our conversation.
feels a little bit crass.
It seemed pretty finished to me. What more is there to discuss?
Although I guess they might say, well, I kind of am her, or I will be her if I survive the trial. Ultimately, I will be Calliope, but, like, I don't think that's a very good sort of substitute for everything. It'd be a bit awkward, yeah. Yeah.
How about you? Are you okay?
Oh, I am many miles from okay, Grace.
Don't you
Cool,
want
cool.
to talk about it?
No. Maybe,
Calliope
yes.
would not have approved of the way I acted. But then she seldom did. It was so good to see her in Hades. To have her say she forgives me. I just wish it were as easy to forgive myself.
You could apologize, you know. We could start over, from square one.
You shatter my throne without so much as a by your leave.
Yeah,
And I'm the one
I
who
did.
apologizes?
I could go first if you like. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too, believe it or not. Is that better?
It's a start.
Are we besties now?
Is it any easier out there? Do you miss being immortal, Grace?
I was gonna say, I don't think I've had time to not feel like a mortal yet. To feel like not immortal. You know, so
It's been a week, Persephone.
I don't really
if I
have
live
any
past
thoughts
the
on
trial,
it.
I'll let you know.
Yes, the trial.
It's a whole thing, I hear.
Whatever happens, Calliope will approve of us defying Athena.
Which is great and all, but doesn't really achieve us anything. Except for some Calliope liked that text in the corner of the screen, if it was a different game. Alright, I guess this is the trial, right? So let's go and talk to Pan first.
Pan? Are you here?
You under one of these giant leaves? You hiding in the tree? You
Pan!
under this flower?
All right then. Guess I'll just head off.
I thought you didn't want to see me anymore. You're not here to yell at me, are you?
No. Maybe a bit.
No, I just wanted to talk.
Oh. Now you've got my ears quivering, Grace. Whatever could we have to discuss?
Oh gosh, okay. I know everything now, so I could use cheering up is a bit of a random thing to say. It's been a bloody week, right? I know you're innocent. I need your help. What do you need his help for? Let's find out.
Could use your help, actually.
Okay.
Again.
Dearest Grace, if I knew another way to help you, do you truly think I wouldn't offer it?
Not freely, no.
That's a weird...
I deserve that. It's true.
Weird view.
But it still hurts to hear you say it. Ah, you've learned something. Something not altogether pleasant, I'm guessing.
No.
Tell you what, Grace. Let's indulge in one last transaction. Relay what you've learned, and I'll see if I have any advice to offer.
Okay. I don't know why this one is in brackets, but I'm going to choose it.
Okay. Where do I begin?
Well, of course it was Athena.
Wait, you knew?
No, how could I?
So what now?
Let the prophecy play out.
Huh?
Let it play out. It doesn't say the last muse will die. Just that she must for the idols to continue. Perhaps the idols shouldn't continue.
But I'm gonna die at some point,
Seems
surely,
reasonable
like
enough.
just because.
Oh, so just let the idols die off. You'd be okay with that?
Did the prophecy say precisely that? Prophecies can be such tricksy little bastards. Frankly, change is long overdue. Continuing on as we have been isn't appealing, and I doubt I'm the only one who thinks so. I'm rather looking forward to the trial now.
Is everybody gonna be
How
there?
exciting.
Okay. Is everyone going to be at the trial? It certainly sounds that way. I guess let's go and find out. It's in this community building? Surely not. Thanks. I don't know if it's like a win-lose situation, like you can get found innocent or you can get found guilty and get killed. I don't know. But because it saves it so frequently,
So this is it.
I guess it's easy to find out.
All your new friends have
the
lied to you,
options.
but somehow they're gonna get you through the trial, right? I wish Freddy were here.
Freddy would be able to explain mythology to me.
Like a boat
Yeah, that's just in the beginning.
at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. I'll embrace the fire as it burns deep
Nobody hear you.
inside,
Grace.
bright enough to guide me, an ocean defied. But as I burn, they've all turned away one by one. In the end, am I alone? Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold water.
Don't know which spirits they are. These are not people that we've met, I don't think. Oh, it's all the previous muses, isn't it? Duh.
In my heart,
Let's go team, we're all in here. If only I could remember all of your memories.
Sail in vain.
Okay. Oh, that wasn't the trial. That was just us going for a bit of a self-pep talk or something.
Okay, here we go.
Nice sunny day in the office.
Hello?
The cookies have got.
Great.
There's something
There
has
you
got to
are.
happen with the cookies.
Everyone is already waiting for you on Olympus.
Surely. I mean, I wasn't sure if this was Olympus or not.
Care to explain how this is supposed to work? I don't exactly have an itinerary.
How this works is, you follow us.
Okay. You remind me of Scary Demeter, and I don't like you. Olympus in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Old Olympus, dear.
Looks much as I'd expected, to be honest. Oh god, don't tell me the owl is the real ruler all along. Surely not.
Is this a real place?
The whole
It's the
gang is
memory
here.
of a real place, which for us is the same thing.
Okay.
Let's begin, shall we?
Okay. Where are my friends? Hiding. It seems like hiding behind pillars and stuff. Why?
Brothers, sisters, everyone. Look around you. We few who remain fled to this new land to escape the war, but we are not out of danger. I waited to tell you until I was certain, and now I am. The idols are dying.
The shock.
It will not be long before even our immortality deserts us. The time for
Gasp.
extreme measures
Said nobody.
has arrived.
Such as murder. Are you sure?
How do you know it's true? How can you be so certain?
Each time we pass on our Eidolon, we become a little less. It is, however, not solely that. I have had Hecate researching the matter for decades.
Oh god, you couldn't have
and her
fudged the results a little bit for me.
Are conclusive. We are diminishing. I am at this trial to tell you that, as always, I will look out for you. I will save you. Trust in me, Pallas Athena, daughter of Zeus and leader of the chorus, and I will do anything it takes to keep you all alive.
You'll do anything?
Anything? Oh. Okay, we have a caring option. Well, it's not caring, it's charming, but...
It must be difficult.
It's giving me the option, so I
Feeling
probably
as
should
if
pick it.
Everything is on your shoulders, and yours alone. One moment of weakness and it all falls apart. You've been doing this for so long, you don't even know how to stop, do you?
Oh, dear child, why on earth would I stop?
Because what you've done is wrong. If it wasn't, then why not come clean? Go on. Tell them about Apollo's prophecy. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives. Isn't that how it goes?
It's true.
We spoke to Calliope in Hades. She told us how you sent the Furies after her.
You couldn't have.
Yes, I could.
Well, we did.
There's more to an idol than just the Eidolon. Maybe you even knew that once, but you've forgotten it. Just like all the idols have. You don't know everything, Athena.
No. I do not accept this. You are lying.
You're the one who's been lying. Or would you like to explain to the idols how you murdered Calliope based on a vague prophecy? Tell them.
I'll make you... Don't make me sing you to do it. Because I will.
Yes, it's me.
Told you.
It's me.
I told you I'd make you sing.
Of course, it's me. The one who gets it done. Don't you see? It had to be.
Dun dun dun! You're just in time for the grand reveal.
You all turn away when I got the fish. Then you cry hooray
The room has
once it's on
changed.
the dish. That's how we.
I'll sing this confession out of you, goddammit!
do this. Yes, we. Yes, you and me. I have always cared for you.
Yeah, the benevolent provider.
All these things.
Go for a nap, that's fair enough. Oh, stop being such a martyr.
To do. All I ever did, all the sacrifice, all I ever hid, trying to be nice, everything for you. But in any case, I always knew you'd throw it in my face. You're so controlling. Sorry, little bird, time to wring your neck.
This I know.
Stand up for me, Apollo.
Once the muse is dead, questions creep. They'll burrow in my head. What did I do? What didn't I do? All this time, you've shown us what to sing. Wisdom, that's what you bring. Is that still true?
This coming from you. You're lost, little boy. You've lost all perspective.
Oh, I've got angry
Ready
fists
to
now.
throw this away, to throw us aside. I'm not hearing wisdom here. I'm hearing pride.
That's fair enough. You've done
None of
two
you see.
long shifts, have you not?
So it's down to me. It's fine.
I'll be honest, I watched the F1 and was so paying attention to it that I won my first Game Pass Balatro run, so there you go.
Think you see it all, you just see a scrap. You wanna make the call, you need to hold the map. You cloistered.
She's turning all of them against her.
It's time for you and all who stand with you. Yes,
Oh, shit.
you too. For you. Time to follow through. Cause and effect. You feed this thing more blood, you'll feel regret.
Red spotlight on. Oh no, we're in the lighthouse again.
You feel it deep inside. If I stop now, Olympus is wrecked. Cause and effect.
Surely somebody would jump in and help me. Yay! Oh, we're holding hands at last! My god, it only took like, what, 6 hours?
So romantic. Me and you.
I mean, I didn't expect this to be well. the romance game. I don't know why we had to pick one of these people at random, but get ourselves back in your pockets. Oh, everyone will stand beside me because everyone is on my side now. Because I did good things for everybody and didn't get angry at people and so on and so forth.
Really? Pan, you?
The way I see it, if you have to take Grace, then you definitely have to take me.
Mysterio's just like the little choir boy pose. Look, his hands are properly open now. Amazing.
Of course, it's me.
Sacrifice Pan?
Because
How dare
of
we?
me, this prophecy
Oh, you're all heartless.
would come to be. My Olympus is gone, and you're all looking on at her stranger wearing my face.
Surprise, motherfuckers.
Olympus is gone. Now I'm some other one. Just how long has she been in place? Give it time, you'll find even an island drift.
Look, the words the wrong way.
Don't notice 'cause it only moves in teeny tiny shifts. There was a voice in me that shouted, Athena, you be strong. Be strong. No cost is great enough. It was wrong. I was wrong.
Her inner critic was too strong for
I
her.
was wrong, and now I don't
guess.
know what the right thing is.
Oh, punch her! She deserves
Leave
it.
it up to you what to
That's for another playthrough.
I forgive you, Athena.
No. I'll be doing another playthrough where it's all the red choices. It'd be too out of character for this at this point.
Yes, a monster. I've met monsters who weren't monsters.
Yeah, even though they had sharp teeth and they ate people. The eye is watching.
I'm sorry, Grace. I'm sorry, all of you. I wish Calliope could know it too. She does. She hears.
But because she's in me, remember? Well, I'm not dead. Does that mean we've won? Can you fail that? I don't just don't know. Is she going to eat a cookie and choke at the end? Is that the sort of the end? Not today that I recall. No.
Are you finished?
I
You've
don't
been
think
talking
so, no.
forever.
We're done, yes.
And?
That wasn't the
You
trial.
certain about that chair, brother? You've always said you didn't want it.
No.
I think
He's
it's
in
about
charge
time,
now.
don't you?
There's fun facts about Athena, other than she has the best dash. I like it.
Responsibility suits you, Apollo. Maybe one day you'll even button up your shirt.
Well, fortunately, I won't be in the position long enough to find out.
Oh no, I didn't know that fact.
We've decided
That's cool.
to disband the chorus.
Bum, bum, bum.
No more laws, no more hiding from mortals. It's time the idols found a new way.
You're planning to tell everyone what we really are? Isn't that risky?
We'll give it some time to let those who are afraid go into hiding, but it needs to happen. We have to rejoin the world.
What about Athena? She can't be okay with this.
She won't fight it. She said, and I quote, "Whatever your
I'm very
decision,
fucking tired.
I
It's
will
over to you
abide
now."
by it."
That's a switch.
The fight's just not in her anymore. She was so certain she was doing the right thing.
Oh, now that's an old tune.
Well, we'll see how long this
Tale as
new
old as
Athena
time.
lasts.
You all agreed to this? No argument?
No argument. Grace, you know us. We cannot order lunch without a good argument.
It's what Calliope fought for. It seems appropriate. I only wish you were here to see it.
Calliope would definitely approve.
Yes, well, it'll be up to us to pick up the pieces if this all falls apart.
We have to try. What other choice do we have?
It's hard to picture the idols living without rules. Medusa comes to mind, for instance. Think she'll be okay with mortal laws?
Medusa has offered to live in
Oh,
the
thank God.
reliquary.
No, she's not going to cope in the
Frankly, I
normal
think she's
world.
relieved.
Bloody hell.
As for the others, I suppose they'll have to answer to mortal authorities now.
Assuming they don't just round us up
I
the
mean,
moment
they
they
will.
realize what we are.
Thank you for the optimism, Pan.
You think the
I have a
government
few
isn't going
thoughts
to be
as to how you
interested
could
in
go
that?
about revealing yourselves.
I was hoping you might.
If there's time, we could prepare a campaign.
Campaign? You make it sound like preparing for
No,
battle.
the other kind. A social media
It
kind.
is, kinda. The idols would be stars before you know it. If you're famous enough, there's only so much that can be done to you.
Now that is a
Spread
marvelous
awareness.
idea indeed.
Your idols need you.
Could you all give Grace and I a moment, please?
This is not the location I was hoping for a date, I'll be honest.
Well, you did it. You survived.
Damn right I did. Oh, I fulfilled the prophecy. Or we did it. The view is very nice, that's true. It's a nice sunset. Freddy didn't. Oh.
We did it. I would have been lost if you hadn't stood beside me.
I was just trying to do the right thing.
And now you're leading the idols. I'm proud of you.
And you. You stood your ground with Athena and won. A feat even the mightiest idols have never accomplished.
Wasn't like I had much choice, right?
I want you to know that I'm not going anywhere. Whatever happens when we reveal ourselves, whatever comes, I go where you go.
You better.
I could get used to that.
I wouldn't be crimping your style. Is that how you say it?
If you're 75, sure. Maybe let's get your vocabulary into this century at some point.
I was hoping you'd say that. What do you say, Grace? Ready to face the music one more time?
Always.
Where's the kiss scene? For God's sake. Come on. We literally had the opportunity to tell Pan that we closed it off with everybody else. And I presume, therefore, we would have, like, waltzed around or something.
Of course you're both
right
here.
there and then.
In my apartment. Why wouldn't you be?
We were waiting for you.
How does it feel to be the idol spokesperson appearing on every newscast, reputable and otherwise?
I'm exhausted.
The
She's
Oracle has
standing
been
for
keenly
Mithril.
following your progress. She records every appearance, every interview. She may be your biggest fan.
The way she talks, you'd think she never doubted who you were.
Well, at least she's been of great help to your online campaign.
Cool fridge.
Everyone here has also been busy. Would you like to hear the latest?
You can ask about everybody. Asterion, Pan, and somebody. But hello! I'm pretty sure there are faces in this I don't recognize. Yeah.
Has
Right,
anyone heard
I guess
about
tell us
Athena?
about everybody then.
It's been a while.
I have. She left the city, as she felt uncomfortable with all the attention.
Given that
on
it was the
idols.
polar opposite of what she's been trying to do for
Terrified, you mean.
decades and centuries.
It was more that mortals
Whatever.
expected the goddess of wisdom to have sage advice, and she no longer trusts her judgment.
No surprise there.
You don't still worry about her, brother, after all she's done?
I think of her off in the far north, living alone in the wilderness, punishing herself
Chilly
until the end of
AF.
her days. I know it's her own choosing, but it seems like such a waste.
Oh, we do get to ask about everybody. Okay. Tell me
Is
about
Hermes still around? I'm surprised they're not here with the rest of you.
Well, we've barely seen them of late.
Hermes has been busy. They've
Right.
become a social media darling, or so the Oracle tells me.
The truly amusing part is that they're not even trying to be famous. They simply can't help
Just natural.
Hermes likes to people please, it's true.
Hopefully it won't backfire on them. Fame is a double-edged sword.
Hermes lives a charmed life. Never fear.
Well, it's odd seeing their face on so many billboards, but I agree. Let Hermes have their fun.
So I wonder whether. So you know, at the end of Arcade Spirits, where the people that you were most friendly with get a little bit of, and this is what happened after, and the people that you weren't as friendly with basically move away from town and you never hear from them again. I wonder if these end up being different depending on who you've talked to most and stuff. Yeah, they'll be changing their name to Every.
I heard Eros and Venus left the city together. Is that right?
You heard correctly. Venus wanted to use her fame to do good works as an activist, and Eros is assisting her.
Let's be realistic. He's there to catch her when her efforts inevitably implode.
You're being uncharitable, sister. I was at one of Venus's rallies, and it was rather invigorating.
Aphrodite always did love being
But she
adored by
wouldn't
the
have
masses.
Aphrodite's
Well, at
memories
any
and
rate,
stuff.
Eros sounded keen. He thinks this is a much better approach than wallowing in Olympus.
You mean he's glad to have time to pursue a new lover or two?
Oh, shame.
Who could blame him?
Wow. I don't know who I want to leave for last.
What about Pan? I haven't seen him since the trial.
No one's seen him.
Should we be worried?
Oh, God.
It is Pan, and what he does will reflect on us all.
Pan is harmless.
Mostly harmless.
As far as I can tell, he did regret his involvement in Calliope's death. He'll lay low. At least for a time.
He'll be back with some new scheme to make us all groan.
You're not wrong.
Oh, not many left. Okay.
What about Hecate and Asterion? Are they still at the reliquary?
Asterion is not, currently. He's going to appear on the next season of that
Oh my God.
television dating show.
I thought that was just a rumor.
No. He is really
Oh my
doing
God.
it.
Asterian's
gonna be on
rather
The Bachelor
thrilled at
or
all the
something.
attention. Last I spoke to him.
I don't understand the appeal.
He's a sweetheart, and you know it. I hope he finds someone awesome.
As for Hecate,
He's
there's little chance of her leaving the reliquary. I assume she's the same as always.
She is. Hecate enjoys the solitude. At any rate, she claims everything will change for us soon enough.
It is written, I'm guessing.
Naturally.
Bot says no. There you go. I was about to say, like, Asterion and Pan are the only ones that don't look human. So you'd think, like, the others, possibly, yeah, okay, fine. Like, people will accept them because they look like humans and stuff, and it's like, okay, you're humans, but you're also deities, okay, fine. He genuinely looks like Beast from Beauty and the Beast, and you know how that went for Beast, right? It wasn't great. And Medusa, I mean, they did say Medusa was going to stay in the reliquary, so that's fine, but he's gone on TV. But, yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
And Medusa? I take it she's no longer
Oh,
at the
she was going to
reliquary.
be there, though.
Medusa is with me at the moment.
Oh, I
You
did.
did promise her my help.
That is true.
How's that going?
It was difficult at first.
No.
She confessed something about Artemis, which I had long suspected but could never prove. I was upset. I then realized it was more Athena's fault than Medusa's. So, I recruited Athena to help work on removing the curse.
And now?
What?
We're making more headway than I expected. If Athena had ever really tried, I suspect this could have been done long ago.
I think we all suspected that much.
They
At
definitely
any rate,
based it on
she's
Beast.
excited by the possibility. She insisted on paying me back by cleaning my house.
Like Dusa?
The Oracle was thrilled.
What? Clean things? I mean, hang on. She's a Gorgon, right, Medusa? So, like, why is cleaning a thing? I don't get it. Medusa's place in apartment from Deus Ex. Hers was the dingy little club. I didn't recognize
to know
it.
what
as
you've
looking
been up to,
Deus
Apollo.
Ex-ish, but-
Other than whining like a sad puppy every moment that you've been away.
Sad dog.
Well, all right. Maybe just a little. But mostly, I've been taking charge of the idols remaining at Olympus,
Is that you?
helping them ease into life with the mortals.
Every day he parades about the city with idols in tow like frightened ducklings, showing them how the world works.
But Apollo barely knows how the world works.
Well, that's what makes it funny. It's the blind leading the blind.
I've also been tidying up the beach house, finding
Good.
the Oracle, a
Very
new place to live.
A new place to live? Why?
So he can invite you to
Oh,
live in his
so he can
little
invite you
beachside
around for
hovel,
private
that's
time.
why.
I was going to say that myself.
Finally.
Later, when you were finished and back for good.
God. God, she looks terrifying. Let's live somewhere else. I mean, can we still not live in Calliope's fancy penthouse? Because that did look like a very nice place to live. No,
I
let's
really
be.
like that idea.
Let's be enthusiastic.
Assuming you've hosed
He's
the
trying.
entire place down a few times.
It looked nice from the
I'm in
outside.
charge of the renovations. I'd have preferred to burn the entire place down and start over, but
It's quite livable now that Persephone's had her way with it.
Please tell me we get
We
to
can
see
talk
it.
about this more later.
Please tell me we get to see it.
How about you, Persephone? Any big changes?
not yet, though I may be selling the club very soon.
The underworld? Why?
I don't need a substitute for the real thing. That's all it ever was, and I'm fine with having neither. That said, I've been itching for a change.
What's she gonna do?
I believe it's time to move
What
on
could
to
you
something
do?
else.
Do we get to know what that something else is?
No, you don't. I came by to give you all
Really?
my regards.
Do we, the player, get
such
to
as they
find
are.
out? Because I kind of really want to know.
After
now.
this, you likely won't see me for quite some time.
You will be missed, sister. More than you'll ever believe.
You can't, like, just write that she's gonna do something secret and I can't tell you about it. Da da da. Well, we've asked
Still
about
can't
everybody
believe
on the
it's all
fridge.
over.
So.
Oh, it's scarcely over, Grace. Now that you've toppled the castle, it's barely just begun.
Oh, I didn't do that.
On the contrary, you absolutely did.
Perhaps we should leave you alone, Grace. You must be tired from your trip.
awkward laugh. Open bar and a grill barbecue with a cowboy hat. Oh, that would be amazing.
Perhaps
Everyone's
a
just
round of
awkward.
drinks at the underworld.
So awkward.
In Calliope's honor.
I'd like that.
Let's go
Actually,
drinking. Come on,
Persephone,
let's go.
could we just meet you there?
Fine.
He was about to leave.
I will, however, begin drinking without you.
Something on your mind, Apollo?
You, Grace.
Oh.
It's always you.
Take my hand
We get a romantic duet at last.
Let's stop and breathe for a moment. There's so much to like. Now I've opened my eyes, finally stepped into the light.
This is where the Beast sings about having changed into, like, etc., etc.
hear the
How do you think a
home
musical is going to end? It's going to end with a big musical number, right?
we need to be joyful.
It's a reprise of the other stuff that he did.
Build over time. I now know it's true. The answer is you. And I will be here for
Yeah, they definitely sang words to this effect.
Yes, I will be here for the ride.
How will you feel years from now? Everything's changing so fast.
We have
Come prepare yourself for
eternity to
stream.
work it out. With you, I think it will last. The courage we need to be joyful. Something you've helped me find. No matter where we go, we'll take it slow. And I'll hold your hand all the while. The courage we need to be joyful is something we'll build over time. No matter what we do, the answer is you. And I will be here for the ride. Yes, I will be here for the ride.
Oh, thank God, right, okay. I swear to God, these two people are never going to do anything beyond hold one hand. Jesus. We did it. We got to the end. Hooray. And the end was Akis. How delightful. Let us, let the, surname is E. That's cool. Thank you, thank you. Troy also did the voice and performance direction. How fancy. So that was Stray Gods. I hope you enjoyed it. I did. A lot. I will admit, some of the songs feel a bit like they kind of... Thank you very much, Neil, for gifting us up to Kim. Enjoy your remotes and stuff, Kim. And that little Kirby dance. Some of the... I guess because they've got to build the songs in such a way that they will fit together depending on what your choices are. Some of them feel like quite weirdly fragmented and a bit sort of... Look at all the musicians there. It's sort of odd. They don't have a natural this end kind of progression. But yeah, it's kind of procedurally generated songs as in a sort of vague form, isn't it? But yeah, I really liked the song from when we did the ritual with Aphrodite. That was a really good song. There was another one tonight that I have already forgotten what it was. Susie Goldfish, distracted. That was good. We've got access to the soundtracks are on Spotify and YouTube and stuff, so I can go and listen to it properly. But I will need to play through it again because I need to do all the opposite choices to what I did to see like what happens if you don't hang out with Apollo and you follow Persephone and that sort of stuff. If you choose if you choose Freddy over Pan at the beginning, all that sort of stuff. If you can save Freddy, all these other things. The achievement list does kind of give away that you can do this, that, and the other. You can save Aphrodite from doing her rebirth thing. You can. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna look. I'm fairly sure that you can fail at the end. Only 16.6% of players found love with Apollo, which I find mind-boggling. So, yeah. You can defeat Medusa instead of, like, sort of sympathising with her. Yeah, Persephone can claim the throne. You can take the throne for yourself, but you needed the red option to do that. Stuff. You can fall in love with Pan. You can let Orpheus stay on the throne. Yeah, I think some of these are actually from the Orpheus DLC, the achievements, so it's a bit hard to tell, but yeah, there's a whole bunch of other Chivos to get. Yeah, that's partly what I'm curious about, like how much of it will change if you make different choices, and how much of it is sort of solidified, you know, into the thing. They've released a DLC chapter, yeah, which sort of does the whole Orpheus part. I think it was before. What did it tell me? I had a look at it before because I was curious. Yeah, his story is arguably finished until Hermes brings him back to the world of the living. With their help, you'll guide Orpheus through the depths of mortal decision-making. So they sort of... It's the Hermes and Orpheus show on the surface world, basically. Which is an odd thing to add in, but yeah, is a thing. I don't have the DLC, so I don't need to do it just yet, but yeah. They are not actively working on anything more for this. I had a look at the... they put a news story thing out in Steam somewhere, which I can't see now, about a new game that they're working on, which is completely different. It's like, I think it's a card thing. Roguelike card deck builder, you know, the usual generic keywords that exist in most games these days. Called Malice, but spelled M-A-L-Y-S. It's got a picture of a pentagram and stuff, and some very dark looking shapes on the thing, so it's yeah, quite a different type of game, to say the least. Everything must be roguelite, yes. A hellish roguelite with a T deck builder. Yada yada. Yeah, Stray Gods won't be receiving any further updates at this time. It doesn't mean we don't have more potential surprises in the pipeline, but no news just yet. So they are instead working on another deck builder game. But yeah, I know a lot of people like deck builder games, so that's, I guess, fair enough. Cool. I mean, we're 7 minutes in. I don't have time to fit Hades running just now, because I'm not 7 minutes good. I know some people are, some people could do it. I'm not one of them. So yeah, I guess we can hang around here for like 5 minutes, or Mr. Dub, are you ready to press the button now? And we can throw to you and just let everyone sit. Waiting for Awesome P3